to Regent Street. Swinging London, Hyde Park Corner, Leicester Square. Swinging London, everywhere it's in the air. Swinging London, swinging London, Hyde Park Corner, Oxford Street. Swinging London, Chelsea Strand and Baker Street.
1 2 1 1 2. The AMD Good Evening was brought to you by people with normal first name, Spanish sounding last name, and unexplainable popularity, in association with Dragon Meat Sausage. 1 2.
Confidential BBC, going on and on, day and night long, swinging London, swinging London.
All of which makes me anxious, at times unbearably so.
All of which makes me anxious, at times
Unbearably so. All of which makes me anxious,
at times unbearably so.
all of which makes me anxious,
At times unbearably so.
all of which makes me anxious, at times unbearably so. All of which makes me anxious, at times unbearably so.
All of which makes me anxious,
At times unbearably so. All of which makes me anxious, at times
Good evening, this is Pitcher Phil with baseball news. In last night's action, it was Boston over Cleveland, 14-9. Pittsburgh over the Mets, 8-4, and the Royals over the Yankees, 7-0. Tonight it's the Yankees against the Orioles, Boston against Tampa Bay, and Toronto against the White Sox. More news on Sunday night. Pass it on.
London, groupies, hippies, traps around, swinging London, swinging.
Get out of my house. Go on. Get out of it.
Swinging London, discotheques and restaurants. Swinging London, striptease joints, casino pubs. Swinging London, bingo halls and playboy clubs. Swinging London, swinging London, northern, east and south and west. Barney Spot is still the best. Riley Scott will never rest.
Sitting in the sun, I feel it as the day has just begun. Watch the world go by, feeling pleased that I have found some time. Find a patch of green, still feeling as if you know what I mean. Found some time to breathe, I've been so busy, I've been hung up on something. I don't have to leave.
Go on then.
I could do next to nothing.
Ian?
What do you want?
Ian, will you be my friend on MySpace?
Never.
See what the sunlight will bring.
This is Bob Dylan with the Bob Dylan News. In East Missouri, there are reports of the trains chugging on by. And when it chugs on by, it says Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan.
You give me the sign.
Music threw me, that's why I hung up earlier. Your mouse mat's up to £12.50, you're not as good as Clive.
A glass of white wine. What more could I ask for? I can do anything, do what I like, and say how I feel.
Gaddy, Shiftman!
I say it loud and mean it.
Give us a call here at 0870-9090-973. Give us a call here at 0870-9090-973. Give us a call here at 0870-9090-973. 973.
Familiar smiles. Everyone
Good evening. That is all.
for a while. Listening on the ground.
Ian, this is Adam, Nasty Adam. I'm not training to be a dentist anymore. Now I'm training to be a taxidermist. You know what I'm gonna do to you, Ian, when I am? Have a guess.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm calling from your building society. This is one of the poorest starts to a Triple Ebb I've ever heard. Come on, London, flip it up. Don't you know the legendary Gary Shiftman is coming on the show tonight?
It's true, he's coming on the show. 8 o'clock, Gary Shiftman will be here. Yes, my friend? Oh, you bottled it.
Ah, yes, I'm on. Who is Gary Shiftman?
Don't get me wrong, I like fries. If you leave here tonight saying Phil doesn't like fries, you'd be wrong. Iain. Iain.
Hello, Ian. This is Nasty Adam again. I'm not going to be a dentist or a taxidermist. I decided to be a flower arranger. And you know what I'm going to do to you when I become a flower arranger? I haven't decided.
Enough of that, let's have some travel. And the travel this evening, of course, is coming live from in the pub. Alan, how you doing?
Oh, very well. I've got my glass here.
You're not too tipsy, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm doing okay.
Are you doing the whole... Oh, right, steady on. Are you doing the whole shift there, or is someone taking over at 8 when you're too sloshed to work?
I think Will's going to take over from me at 8 o'clock.
Okay, well, let's have, for this evening only, unless, of course, there's a serious accident, it's the travel from down the pub.
The A13 is still close into town.
Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. You asked for it, and Gary Shiftman is coming... The real Gary Shiftman is coming in at 8 o'clock this evening. Oh, look, someone else wants to be in the pod club. We're going to start the pod club tonight as well. We need to get up a list at some point. We'll do it later on of all the potential shows we can choose from, and we'll choose a show that the Pod Club members will be listening to over the coming days. Also giving away Mercury Meltdown Revolution, and also need to talk about that thing. Can we start giving money away next week? So we got this 500 quid to give away.
No, we can give it away tonight.
To who?
Well, someone who's come up with an idea.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that after 7:30. Well, we've actually got stuff to do. Good evening, Agent Chris.
Good evening.
Good evening, Lady Alex.
Good evening.
I didn't know he turned evil. I think that's how we should start the show every night, is saying good evening to each other, because it makes it...
polite.
Makes it polite, doesn't it?
He's got a bad back.
What am I laughing for? What am I laughing at?
You had a bad back the other week.
I did have a bad back.
Did I laugh?
You had a bad...
You did.
Behind my back, you did, Alex, yes, I had. We've just got to quickly take this call. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
I've got bad news.
What?
I've kidnapped Gary Schiffman. He's not coming in tonight.
Well, he's coming in at 8 o'clock.
But I've kidnapped him. He's in my fridge.
You better release him.
No.
Release him.
No.
Release the Schiffman.
Do you want the monkey instead?
Well, maybe. I'm sorry for laughing, Alex. It was only... if you listen back to that, you'll realise it was fake laughter. How have you done your back in this time?
Shall I use the same joke I used for Nick Abbott?
Oh, if you have to.
I was pulling off something hard.
What, you mean you were...
yeah.
Okay, right.
No, I was working on my car.
Well, thing is, Nick Abbott, it might be fine for you to be potty-mouthed on Abbott's show, but on Lee's show, everything... Oh, no, that's actually saying that. Look, I've had a complaint. Got a complaint. Yeah? From Mr. L.S. Braidwood. When they put their initials, it's good. Have I got any kind of complaint music? So we got some complaint... Oh, Jesus, that was loud, wasn't it? Sorry. I haven't got any complaint music, so instead, we're going to have to do it with...
Fantastic!
No, not with him. With this, okay. Dear Sir, I was listening to your Monday night programme when you decided to mention lavatorial conditions in Greece. That was the foot-long poo I did. In itself, no big deal. However... then you furnished us with charming descriptions of mashing up faeces. Now, he's put that in quotes, but I didn't say that. I don't think. Maybe I did. I don't know. Lovely. I was cooking dinner at the time. It was stew. He doesn't say it was stew. I just put that bit in there, but he was cooking dinner at the time. Ian, he does his eyes funny. He does like a Z across his eyes. I'll show you in a minute. Ian, I do enjoy your programme. I know it's been done to death, but it is innovative, amusing, etc. But, in life, there should be certain standards. Talking about defecation at any time, underlined, especially potential meal times, ain't one of them in capitals. Even so, I wish you all the best. Yours sincerely, Mr. L.S. Braidwood. Amber started emailing us again. Do you remember Amber used to email us all the time? Oh, there we go. Saw you on Big Brother's Little Brother and thought you looked old now, but you still funny. Might listen to you one day again, from Amber. Remember Amber used to tell us about send us abuse and tell us about all her sexual practices with someone who may or may not be related. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, fantastic. Anyway, so, let's for Mr. L.S. Braidwood, let's keep the show clean. Okay, let's keep it clean. Right, 0870 9090 973. We're doing Triple M, though, for the first half an hour, maybe a bit longer. I'm in that kind of mood. So let's go to line 2. 2, you're on the wireless.
0870 9090 973. Calls go straight to air. Line 2, you're on the wireless. James Well. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Line 4, you're on the wireless. Agent Manning got shot and the bomb went off. Line 7, you're on the wireless. Hey, Rav. Yeah, what's up, Ian? You alright, bruv? Yeah, bruv. You alright, mate? Yeah. I know. You're on the wireless.
It looks like a steak with chips.
Sorry?
I just got a poo.
Right, okay. For Mr. Ellis Braidwood's sake, can we please keep it clean? Let's go to line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, can I speak to Adolf Shipman, please?
No, Gary Schiffman will be on later on. What's my out time? Chris, did we type it on the little screen?
No, Alex didn't give it to me.
Well,
stop being the grass.
Yeah, don't be a grass, for goodness sakes. But line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello there, can you hold for the chairman of Globotech, please?
Oh gosh, it's the boss of Globotech. Stop the spooky music for him, yeah.
Good evening, Ian.
Hello,
Chairman of
gentlemen.
Globotech.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Can I speak to the Alex person, please?
Yes, Alex Person. It's the chairman of Globotech, the new owners of LBC. It's going to be said.
Alex, your behaviour in the last few minutes is unreprehensible.
Unreprehensible.
The comments that you made based upon your back injury cannot be tolerated by the station.
No.
Would you like a slot on Saturday nights by any chance?
Oh, yes, please.
Yep.
Right.
Sorted.
Okay,
Yep.
sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Wow, you've just been promoted, Alex. Wow, you were promoted.
Many thank yous.
Many. Remember, do you remember as a kid you say 1,000 apologies? Because that's what we thought Indian people said. Do you remember that?
No.
Was it Indian people we thought said that?
No.
We think that people from the East somewhere. I remember as a kid, 1,000 apologies. We thought that's... Was it Indians? Or Arabians or someone?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. I don't... If anyone can tell us who does actually say 1,000 apologies, then please let us know. There'll be 1,000 thank yous coming your way. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Gooey!
Gooey!
Hey, sweetheart. How you doing?
I'm all right. Are you in America?
Aye.
What's Greensboro?
We've had this conversation before. North Carolina.
Oh, okay, right, yeah, okay.
Oh, don't say I'm so disappointed.
No, I feel chastised that you've told me off. Well done, good lad. Now, what can we do for you, America?
I tell you what, Ian. That Chris, he does a great double act with Nick.
Oh, God almighty. Yes, it's Nick Abbott who filled in for me, and I did hear a bit of it yesterday on my way back from Amsterdam. Yes, I did hear a bit of it, and on Wednesday night on my way back from Big Brother's Little... I was in the car last night. I got a cab back from the airport, and the guy was listening to Nick Abbott, and I didn't say anything, and I heard you kissing his backside.
What?
I heard it. You kissing his backside.
I wasn't.
Oh, Nick. I love you. Anyway, and then he, after about 20 minutes, he turned it to magic, right? 'Cause he thought it was boring. And I just didn't say anything. And then he said, so, mate, what do you do? I said, right, I'll tell you what I do. You know that fella you were just listening to? I do that in that slot, and he's filling in for me. And you know you heard that Muppet kissing his backside? That's supposed to be my producer.
Can't slag me off to taxi drivers.
I was dissing you to a cab driver, my friend. Anyway, Josh, is there anything else we can do for you?
There is. Just one. Chris. Is Chris there?
What?
It's, you're going to look into Nick's podcast from last Thursday.
Yeah, it should be up.
It's not there. It's not there, mate.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You can't. Yes, Josh. God's sake.
I've got good news and bad news.
Okay.
Right, the bad news is it could be my last phone call from America.
You say that's the bad news? Wow, okay.
The good news is I'm coming home.
Oh, sweet Lord, save us. At least there were... I'm hoping that's a time delay there and not his thinking time that was causing it. And when someone phones up to complain, Chris, you can't just go, nah. You know, you've got to... Line 8, you're on the wireless.
K me the Fulshire. That means 1,000 welcomes in Irish.
Thanks very much. I'm worried that Gary Schiffman's going to appear and none of the Gary Schiffman fans are listening tonight. They're all out on the shift. I just made that up. I've amused myself there with that. Line 2, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Hi there.
Yes?
It's not 1,000 apologies, it's 1,000 pardons.
1,000 and who does say it?
It's the Indians.
It's the Indians. OK, well then who says 1,000 apologies?
No, it's thank yous.
No! 3, you're on the wireless.
Oh, they just said it. We just thought it was the ain't half hot mum.
No, well, no one said that. It could be the ain't half hot mum.
We think it's ain't half hot mum, and it's one of the guys on there.
OK, probably they had an Indian guy on ain't half hot mum. He wasn't Indian. He was white, and he was blacked up. He was blacked up. And in fact, Spike Milligan did a whole sitcom, Curry and Chips, as a comedy Indian. Peter Sellers played a comedy in the party. Birdie num-nums. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi there.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm all right.
How all right are you?
I'm all right. I'm a bit snotty, but fine.
I hear that you went to Amsterdam.
I did. I went to Amsterdam yesterday, yes.
Did you have a great time?
No, I was working.
Were you?
Yes.
That is really sad.
Well, it's not really sad, because I got paid a stack load of money. So that's surely really good.
More than that you get paid at LBC.
Can I just say, for yesterday, and I don't want to show off about it, for yesterday, I got 2.5 weeks of LBC wages for yesterday.
So are you going to move over there then?
Well, the logic doesn't follow, no. No, I'm not going to move over there.
So we're not going to lose you?
No.
Oh.
But don't sound so excited by the good news that I'm sticking around for a little bit longer. But yes, that's why I sold you out. I did sell you out, dear listener. Yes, I received 2.5 weeks of LBC money for what can only be described as the easiest gig of my life, ladies and gentlemen, was introducing video games to various members of Capcom. Right. Can we do Triple M for another 15 minutes? I just feel in that kind of mood, and I've been away for a couple of days. So, OK, for the next 15 minutes, your calls go straight to air. More of your calls after the latest LBC News.
The summer sale is...
Good evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
I was having a row with Chris about the extra minute. Everyone else said about this, didn't they? The extra minute that we're going to get in 2010, where they're going to add an extra minute to the clock at 11:59. They're having a competition to name that minute. And you don't think it would work?
Well, no, because it just... You can't just add an extra minute and...
But they have to, because the clocks don't work. You know this, don't you? That the clocks don't work. Because the clock is to do with time and the way the Earth revolves and the time it takes for the Earth to go around the Sun, OK?
I know what time is.
OK, well, good, I'm explaining to you. But you know that it's not precisely... The time it takes for the Earth to spin isn't precisely 24 hours. It's not exactly 24 hours. It's a little bit more than that.
It doesn't matter, though, does it?
Well, it does matter, because eventually what's going to happen is we're going to be out of sync. So it'll be like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but it'll be night time. Because we're going to be so far out of sync. Yes, that's hundreds of years down the line, but that's what our great-great-grandchildren are going to have to contend with. Whereas we can solve the problem by adding the extra minute now. But they're having a competition to name that minute.
But, you don't need to name minutes.
Every minute has a name. Every minute has a name.
That means you're going to have to, like, invent a new number.
Name 1 minute that doesn't have a name.
All of them.
What? So you're saying 727 doesn't have a name?
Well,
735 doesn't have a name? Well, it does, it's 35.
Yeah, 735 has a number.
A number name, yeah.
But not a name.
Well, yeah, but that's its name, it's its number.
Yeah, but you can't just invent numbers.
Why?
You just get the next number, wouldn't you?
But that would be midnight.
No, it would be...
What do you mean you can't invent numbers? What do you think? Numbers were invented at some point, weren't they?
That means at 59,
Yep.
It should be then 60.
But then that's midnight.
Yeah, but they should actually use the number 60.
But they can't use that, because then that becomes midnight. Anyway, you don't know what you're talking about. So, that's happening. We'll ask Gary Schiffman about it. Gary Schiffman is coming in at 8 o'clock, by the way. Hey, line 2, how excited are you about Gary Schiffman coming in?
Thank you very much, Iain.
It's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure. If anyone saw Big Brother's Little Brother, you know that man has got my... Well, it wasn't actually him I was talking about.
Oh.
There was a Greek fella on there that I was talking about, but I couldn't remember his name, so I kept calling him Greeky Lion. Look, anxious man can phone in tonight because his mum's out. Right. OK, let's go to line 6. 6, you're on the wireless.
Hi, you have cats, don't you?
Yes, I do, Suman.
Right.
Hey, Michael's coming back into Lost.
Who's Michael? Oh! The guy, right.
Racist.
It's all about nature versus nurture.
Yeah, he's coming in.
Because John Locke was
He's not coming in here. He's,
a person, a psychologist.
You don't understand. You don't understand Lost.
And Tabula Rosa.
Right, you don't understand Lost. I'm just telling you that Michael will be back in series 4.
Cat.
Yes, Suman, stroke Sarah.
Okay, listen.
Gary Schiffman's coming in at 8 o'clock.
Who's he?
I don't know. We're going to ask him. Okay. It's the first time we've ever had a guest in that we don't know who he is.
I bet you know who he is.
I have a vague idea. I know he does magic.
Have you watched the Simpsons movie?
No, get this. Richard and Judy phoned me up, not personally, they phoned my agent up and said we'd like Iain to go and watch the Simpsons movie today.
I thought that's where you were, on Thursday.
I was in Amsterdam on Thursday. Okay. We'd like Iain to go and watch the Simpsons movie and then come on the Richard and Judy show this evening and talk about it. And I went, well, hang on a minute, Richard Madeley has famously slated me in GQ magazine.
Oh gosh, you don't keep grudges, do you?
No, I don't keep grudges. I said to my agent, I said, well, can you phone his people up and say I can't do it because I'm waiting for a bed to be... Oh, the bed got delivered. We'll do that in a minute. I can't do it because I'm waiting for the bed to be delivered.
But
I would...
It?
What?
The bed.
Have a what?
Have you used your bed?
For anyone who missed this, and let me finish, hang on.
Okay.
So I said, but get the person you speak to tell Richard that I'd like to extend the hand of friendship and make up with him. Anyway, so 2 weeks ago, a bed I'd ordered 8 weeks before arrived at my flat. They couldn't get the mattress through the door.
Gosh, how big do you want the bed to be?
Big enough. So.
For what?
Sex. So.
You don't need a huge bed for that.
You do. If you're going to move around and be athletic, you do. So.
Yeah, but you can just go onto the floor.
No, you can't go on the floor. You get carpet burns. Anyway, can we stop talking about this, please?
All right.
before Mr. Liebman, or whatever he's called, gets all stroppy again. So I ordered a new bed. It took 2 weeks to arrive. The last 2 weeks I've been sleeping on the floor, okay? Getting carpet burns. The bed arrived today. Okay. It's got 2 mattresses that you zip together. They got the
old people's bed.
No, it's not. They got the mattresses in.
It's good for your back.
Right, I'm going to cut you off now. They got the mattresses in. They got the first bit. The bed comes in 2 bits. They got the first bit of bed in, up the first set of stairs into my flat. Yes, I'm going to have a bed tonight. Then there's stairs up to my bedroom. It's a loft conversion. Fella looked at it and went, oh no, he's sucking his teeth. He sucked his teeth and his breath. Oh man alive. So anyway, it's 2 old boys and they were a little bit grumpy. They got the bed. A quarter of the way up the stairs, got a little bit stuck. A little bit of 5 minutes jiggery-pokery.
Do you feel the zip?
What?
On the mattresses when they're
Well, someone phoned in the other day and said, no, we don't. Let me tell the story. Got the bed a little bit way up the stairs. Got stuck. They got it up past the stuck bit after about 5 minutes. They said, stop, let's have a breather. They stopped, had a breather.
Is this up the first flight or the second
This
flight?
is up the second flight now. Will you shut up? They got the bed, moved it up. He said, right, you've got to take that mirror off that wall, mate, because we're gonna smash that. I said, OK. Took the mirror off the wall, big mirror. Got to put that back. Took the mirror off the wall, put it down. Got it up, and there's a little twist just before you get into the bedroom. A little twist. And there's a low bit of ceiling, then a high bit of ceiling. The basic bit is he couldn't get the bloody bed into the bedroom. He couldn't get it up there. He said, right, well, we've got to leave it here. I said, you can't leave it on the stairs. He went, and he put his hands up to go, hey, calm down. He didn't say calm, he put his hands up. He went, calm down. We're not going to leave it on the stairs, but we're going to leave the bed here. I said, no, well, you can't leave the bed here. I don't want it. You've got to take it back. He said, well, you bought this off. This one was on the shop floor, wasn't it? It wasn't in stock. It was on the shop floor, the last one.
That's the one that people all try out.
That's the one that people try out. I said, yes, it was that one. He said, well, they won't take it back. They don't take the shop floor ones back. You've got to keep it. I said, well, what do I want with a bed that doesn't fit anywhere? You have to take this bed back. And they did take the bed back. I've gone to John Lewis, and everyone said, well, what you need to do is you can go to John Lewis. They have a measuring service. Get the measurer to come round, measure your flat, tell you what kind of bed will fit up those stairs, and get that. Did I do that? No. I've ordered my 3rd bed in 2 months. My 3rd bed, ladies and gentlemen, has been ordered. I won't have it for at least 3 weeks. It's not in stock, so I've kept the mattresses. The bed is coming. They haven't got any in stock. They'll probably have it in stock, hopefully, the end of next week, but it may not be. Then it takes another 2 weeks to get it delivered. 3 weeks. That's 5 weeks without a bed.
But you got a mattress.
I've got a mattress, yeah. It's not as bad as it could be, but it's not good. It's very...
Once you're asleep, you wouldn't know any better.
You would know, because you're sleeping on that mattress tonight. You're going to know. You're going to know.
Is this the old one or the new one?
You're sleeping on the old one. You're not touching the new one. The new one...
You said I could have the new one the other day.
The new one stays in the... I said that's when I thought I was going to have a bed. The new one stays in the plastic until I know I can get the new bed upstairs.
I'll sleep on the plastic.
No, you can't, because if... I may not be able to get the new bed up the stairs, so then I might need to send those mattresses back. So they've got to stay in their plastic. Although you can help me get the second mattress upstairs.
What?
Yeah, good lad. Right, line 6, you're on the wireless. Oh, blimey.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes?
Oh, hi. Is that Iain Lee on LBC at the moment?
Yes, it is.
Can you give him a message?
Yeah, sure.
Ask him if he's ever heard of IKEA.
I think he has heard of IKEA. Have you ever... Can I ask you a question? Have you ever heard of going straight to air, you muppet? Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello. I know someone who can get your bed very quick.
Oh, yeah?
Darren Hopwood.
Who's he?
Darren Hopwood.
Well, who is he?
He's a man who can get beds very quick.
Well, are they stolen beds? How do you steal a bed?
Darren Hopwood.
OK, why do you keep mentioning his name, Barry? Mention it one more time, I will have to cut you off.
What, you are a disgrace. Why have you got a Harold Shipman coming on at 8 o'clock? Absolute disgrace. Do you know what he's done, and you've invited him on? Blooming disgraceful. I'll never listen.
Oh! I'm going to suggest something to you, Chris, seriously, and let's get your... I'm flicking through papers, there's stuff written on it, there's nothing, but... I'm going to suggest a guest to you, and I want your genuine producer, Ofcom regulator hat on.
Yeah.
Gary Glitter? Seriously? No smirking at the back.
It was Alex.
Don't grass him up, but no, actually, well grassed up on that one occasion. Think about it. What a coup. What a coup.
It'd be an exclusive.
It would be an exclusive. I heard him being interviewed on Radio 4 about a few months ago. You know when he was appealing in his Cambodian prison for being a nonce? He was interviewed on Radio 4. I think, think about it, is all I'm going to say. It's a serious... we would handle it seriously and delicately, as that is. I just think it would be... If we don't, TalkSport will. That's all I'm saying. Let's go to line 7. Yes, line 7, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, Khalid, welcome back.
Oh, hi. Listen, what, am I on the switchboard or am I direct on the air?
You're direct on the air. As you were last time. Right, okay.
Well,
It's obviously too complicated for you to understand. Don't worry. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
Stop picking on Chris.
Why?
You keep picking on Chris.
I'm going to pick on you now. Get stuffed.
Oh.
There we go. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Harold Shipman swims with the fishes.
Okay, lovely. Gary Schiffman is coming at 8 o'clock, so that's exciting. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, yes, sir, just a bit of advice. If you're cleaning the barrel of an artillery piece...
Yes?
Never look down it when it's about to be fired.
Yeah, that's very, very good advice. Thank you very much for that. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
You boy! Dingle!
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's take one more. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello there.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Is that Ian?
Yes, is that Lee?
Yeah.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm all right. What can I do for you?
You know what, I've been listening to LBC for such a long time, right?
Yeah.
That's why I rang, I've had a word with you.
Okay. Oh, it sounds ominous.
Matt, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I had to watch you on TV, when you said the programme on TV.
Ah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I used to do that, yeah.
Years ago, you sit down and got a load of people around you. What's it called again?
You sit down and... Jim will fix it, wasn't it, I think? You just sit down and have a load of people around me.
You know what? No matter the time I try to ring up to you, it's always engaged. I ring that for the first time, I get straight through.
Yeah, there you go. Good lad. Lee, I've got to go.
Yeah, all right, thanks a lot.
Yeah, no worries. I don't know what that was about. Alan Joyce.
Hello.
Good lad.
A13, still closed in... Good evening.
What button do I have to press to talk to him?
Just those two presenter ones and presenter twos.
Okay, can you hear that?
Yes.
Oh, well, it doesn't... Okay, and you're on the air. Take it... you can do the next 15 minutes, go on.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on, do it.
You can hear him because I've got the mic.
Oh, you can hear it because
the
microphone's up.
Well, what?
You can hear it. You can hear it because the microphone is up. No, see the loose connection. There's a loose connection.
Why are you covering your mouth?
Because it makes it sound more like a walkie-talkie.
But the thing is, when I was in there and I was doing it, you were responding in all the right places.
No, but I couldn't hear what you were saying because I could see when your lips moved. There's a loose connection. Can you not hear the loose connection? If I pull that wire out...
No.
Can you not hear there's a loose connection?
No, I can just hear you.
Well, you can hear it through the microphone.
Yeah, but
see, look, it went there, it dropped then, didn't it?
No, it's because you're, like, talking too close to
Okay,
the
well,
mic.
if I talk like that...
Yeah, that's all right.
But I couldn't hear you... Oh,
what? What do you call me, Alex? What did you say to that?
You don't want to know. Alex. Okay, well, it turns out that Chris is too lazy to take calls. Talk into it now.
Can you hear this?
Yeah, it works now.
Oh, yeah.
It works now.
Like it was before.
No, it wasn't like that before.
Yeah, it was...
Right, okay, this is one of the worst
like
shows.
Radio.
Oh, now don't press that now, because then my ear goes. Yes, line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Mr.
Hospital
Lee.
Radio. It's Joe from Paddington. I thought you'd been arrested.
Well, I have been avoiding some people, to be quite honest. But you have been on holiday, have you not?
I was on holiday last week, and then I've had 2 days off this week to do other projects.
Oh, okay.
Solo
that is good. So you're making some money, yes?
Oh, yes.
That is very good.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry I've not been calling you, but like I said...
Please don't apologise for that, Joe, honestly.
Oh, okay. But listen, you know, I've come up with an idea... And I know this is going to be the best idea I've ever come up with.
Oh, wow, okay. Well,
and you can be very, very helpful to me. And you, because you are a broadcaster.
Yes.
I'm going to run for mayor of London.
Okay, well, there is... Okay, carry on.
Yeah, I'm going to run as mayor for London. You see, because so many people are running for mayor of London.
Yes.
I mean, Boris Johnson, for example.
Yes.
He's running. He's going to be the Conservative. He's just a buffoon.
Yes, yes.
And of course, Red Ken, he's too radical for Londoners, really.
Yes, he's very radical.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I think I can make the best policies for London.
Yes.
I can really help the rich get richer.
Yes.
And of course, the poor, they can look after themselves.
Iain Lee, how are you, Greek Lion?
Hello, who's that?
So, yeah, carry on.
Yes. So, but of course, like in America, I need to get a fund. A political fund. But I need celebrities to help me.
Okay.
To endorse my policies.
Yes, right.
So I'm going to. So.
What are your policies, Joe?
Like I said, we're going to make the rich richer and the poor they can go and look after themselves.
There is one flaw in your plan. Well, there are many flaws, but the big flaw is, haven't you missed the deadline to put yourself up as a candidate?
No, because, Boris Johnson, he's not even been put up, and he thinks he's going to be mayor, and they haven't selected him yet. Then the Labour Party did it, and the Democrats, they're going to put their people up. They haven't decided. But so I've got plenty of time to get my policies together and start campaigning. And with your help, we can really, we can make,
I'm going to have to cut you off, I'm afraid, Joe.
Well, why?
Yes. Let's go to line one. Line one, you're on the wireless, yes.
Can I talk to Iain, mate?
You're talking to Iain, yes.
All right, mate, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, how are you?
I was, not too bad, thank you. We're listening to you all the time, mate. I was just wondering how long and what you was doing in Amsterdam lately.
Not what you've been doing this evening, I don't think.
What do you mean? So, I used to live in Holland, and I just wondered, I only caught the end of your story before, and I wondered
hosting...
how long you was in Amsterdam and what you were doing there.
I was in Amsterdam for a total of about 7 hours, and I was hosting a video game conference.
Oh, yeah, I was just listening to that guy who's talking about running for mayor?
Gary Schiffman, yes.
The guy who's your son?
Yes.
Well, I've got a new policy for him.
Okay.
Anybody who talks like this should leave our country.
Okay, so you're a racist?
No, I'm not a racist, so I'm not having a job.
But you no.
No, if he can job...
No.
Sorry, go on.
What's your name? What's your name?
Vinny,
'cause I can't let you get away with what you just said there. That is racist. To say that anyone who talks like that, then to do... But whether it's a joke or not, that is inherently racist. Even if
how about what you said about rich and poor? Is that not kind of racist against the poor?
No, it's not. No, it's not racist against the poor. No, that shows how stupid you are. You can't be racist against the poor. You're a very stupid, obnoxious, nasty man.
I'm not. That's not very nice at all.
Well, it's nicer than being racist, sir. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you.
I'm not. Believe me, I'm not a racist man. Honestly, I've got a lot of friends.
I've got a lot of black friends.
And if I said that to them, what I just said to you, they would laugh.
Well, then, well done then. But I don't find it very funny. I find it very offensive. You saying that anyone who talks like that, then doing a fake Nigerian accent, should leave the country.
Man,
it's not a joke, mate. That's racist. So I'm going to ask you never to call me again.
Listen, mate, if you knew me, you wouldn't say it was racist.
Well, I thank Christ I don't know you. You sound like an obnoxious, horrible man. Should we have the adverts?
Evening.
That one's done, yep, you go for your life. No, that's finished, that's gone. No, the cleaners are in. You don't mind if I do the radio, do you, if I do the radio show? No, you do. The cleaners are in, that's lovely. Gary Schiffman is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to, line one, you're on the wireless. You have to speak up, the cleaners are in.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, yeah, Iain, how are you?
I'm very well, you have to speak up, the cleaners are in.
Yeah, just want to say, that guy should be banned.
Don't worry, he won't be getting on again, don't worry.
And I'm Nigerian, I don't even know what it's all about, but people should not make certain comments on air, not even whether it's air or not air, he should not make certain comments in this modern time.
He shouldn't have said that, you're absolutely right, and that's why, I think you'll agree, that's why I picked him up on that.
Yes, that's very good of you. People like that should be, one by one, we should educate them to have a pure mind.
We should educate them to have a pure mind, you're absolutely correct. Thank you for that, sir.
Okay.
Bye-bye, there we go. They're all very angry tonight, these people. Let's try this one. No, not because of that, these freaks. Right?
Ring again, we'll sing again, children from Amsterdam. La, 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 la.
Lovely, thank you. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
And when that Gary Schiffman bloke comes in, can you tell him to stop trying to muscle in on my mouth eBay thing?
Are you having a teak gardenware sale at some point?
No, I finish up for the season because
Oh,
it's got
okay.
a bit quiet. I'm off to Thailand in 10 days. You won't hear from me for another 7 months.
Thank Lord for that. Thank you very much. Thank you, cleaners. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Standard, Evening Standard Classified News. Iain Lee takes no prisoners. So if you come on the air and you're out of order, you'll be banned. Good luck to you, Iain.
Thank you, Standard Man. You all right?
I'm fine, mate. I'm fine.
Good lad. Always nice to hear from you. Thank you for that. Let's go to line 1. 1, you're on the wireless. They took my pen.
How are you?
They just took my pen. The cleaners stole my pen. They just took my pen. Yes, go on, line 1.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm all right. The cleaners have just nicked my pen.
There you're joking.
They can get good money for that.
They've just nicked my pen.
Listen, just tell him that he's doing a great job.
Who?
He's doing a brilliant job.
Who is?
The old DJ. He's doing a great job.
You're speaking to him?
You're joking.
No, you're speaking to him now on the radio.
Never.
Well, no, you are.
Anyway, just listen. You know, he's doing a great job. You're all doing a great job.
Okay, but you're speaking to him.
Am I?
Yes.
Brilliant stuff.
Nice one.
Nice one. Anyway, well, that's basically it.
All right, well,
you're doing a great job.
Good lad. Thank you very much for that, mate. Cheers.
Good on, mate.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's go to line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, hello there. Iain.
Yes.
That Simpsons programme you did on Sky One the other day,
Oh, don't, yeah.
that was weak, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I got paid $1,000 for it. It was 3 hours work. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't...
Yeah, but the joke could have been a bit better for $1,000, couldn't he?
I didn't write it. They gave me the words, I turned up, I said it, and I went home.
Well, you should have just gone home.
Well, no, I got £1,000 for it. Of course I'm going to do it.
Yeah, but you should have just gone home, because those jokes are abysmal.
But I don't mind telling rubbish jokes for a programme that takes 3 hours to film for £1,000. Of course I'm not going to go home.
But it just proves that your television career is dead.
Well, so what? But it proves I got £1,000 for 3 hours work.
And you degraded yourself for £1,000. Well done.
Well, Lee, when was the last time you got £1,000 for 3 hours work? I don't think ever. So don't phone up and try and get all high and mighty with me just because I did a programme that was a piece of crap. How many programmes have you done? 0, Lee. Now get lost!
Weak.
And that was rubbish. I've done worse than that in my TV career. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Schiffman is in the building. 0870 9090 973. Okay. We'll have a look at the eBay. And I think my chair's about to break. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. This is because I've got a cold. This is for no other reason. Don't get too excited by that. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Schiffman is in the house. Gary Schiffman. Good evening. Good evening, boss. Let me just move. I'm going to move that a little bit closer. There we go. That's fine. About that sort of distance. Is that good? That's lovely.
Excellent.
My chair is actually going to break. I tell you what. Everything is falling apart. These chairs cost £1,000 each.
Really?
Yeah. Can you believe it? And this is actually going to go. To the point. Hang on a minute. I'm not confident with that. I'm going to swap. Right. Well, don't worry. The show. I don't know if you've heard the show, Gary.
I have heard a little bit, yeah.
This is as good as it gets, I'm afraid. I know you thought you were coming on to something vaguely approaching professional. I'm afraid that's better. Right. Now, regular listeners will know that over the last few weeks, a phenomena has developed and grown, in that people are phoning up and claiming to be Gary Schiffman. Saying Gary Schiffman has put the monkey in the fridge. There's a guy who phoned up earlier on saying you weren't coming on because he's kidnapped you. I don't know if that was true. I don't.
Well, I'm here now, so. Yeah.
Well, can we have my favourite? We'll start with my favourite. If you want to speak to Gary Schiffman, by the way, 0870 9090 973. I'm glad to find out you look normal. You know, we were worried.
I hope so. Yeah.
We've got the French Gary Schiffman on the line.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, French
Bonjour.
Gary Schiffman.
Yeah.
Oh no, your signal's going.
Bonjour.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go on.
Bonjour en anglais, Gary Schiffman. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
This is the last time I shall be singing my French Gary Schiffman song.
This is the last time ever, is it? Wow.
Because this is the last time I should be putting in a little more effort than I did in this version. So already I will begin.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, Chris,
A little bit crackly, isn't it?
can you call him back and tell him to stand somewhere that's got a signal, for goodness sake? Right, Gary Schiffman. Who are you? This is the question.
Gary Schiffman.
My girlfriend texted me today. She said, who's Gary Schiffman? I wrote back, I don't know. I said, well, isn't he a guest on your show? I said, well, yeah. Now, I have a vague idea, but can you tell the 8 or 9 people that are out there listening to
8
this,
or 9.
who the hell are you?
I'm Gary Schiffman. I'm a ex-club rep. I do some magic, and I'm an aspiring TV presenter.
Can you do some magic now?
I can. No one will be able to see it apart from you, but-
I don't care about those losers, to be honest. I have no interest in the people that listen to this show anymore. He's got a pack of cards with him. He's got a pack
Always
of cards. Can you do the thing? I'm not wearing a watch now. Can you do the thing where you talk to someone and go, and this is your watch?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Depends on the person. Really.
Okay, right. Okay. Have you got to be an idiot to fall for that?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
No. Okay. Do you want to just take out a card for me?
Yeah, I do, Gary.
You might have to describe this to everyone.
Okay, he's got a pack of cards. They're normal playing cards. I'm taking a card. I've got a card.
Show us.
Okay, right. Okay.
I was not looking.
Okay, he was not looking. He looked away at that moment.
Okay, do you want to say
Hang on a
something?
minute. Let me do some. Let's get the appropriate music for this. Okay, this is. Okay, right. Go on.
Okay, shouldn't say stop.
He's shuffling the cards. Stop there.
Okay, place your card back.
The card has gone.
Hard to set headphones on there.
The card's gone into the. He's mixed it into the middle of the deck. He's now shuffling the deck.
Shuffle them up.
He's shuffling the deck. You can hear that.
And give it a couple of cuts just to make sure.
That's a violent shuffle you've got there.
It's got to be a thorough shuffle.
Okay.
Okay, now hopefully, if we give it a click and a flick, it should jump to the top.
That was not my card, Gary Schiffman. That was not the card.
Is it really not your card?
That is not my card, Gary Schiffman. You've muffed this up.
It's a good thing this ain't TV, isn't it? Okay, so what was your card?
It was the 10. What are the other black ones that aren't those? Spades.
Spades.
It was the 10 of spades.
Okay, so hold out your hand for me. Hope you swear. So I'll take that card, which was the 5 of clubs.
Yes.
Give it a tap. It should.
Gary Schiffman has turned the 5 of clubs into the 10 of spades. That was fantastic. Oh, hang on a second.
Was that a deliberate muff up then?
I believe that was part of the trick, was it? Or
Possibly.
Possibly.
We never know.
Can you do another card trick? I don't want to put you on the spot. Chris, come another card trick done to you.
Do one for both of you, actually.
Yeah, Chris, forget the G-Man. You can call him back later on. He's an idiot. I love. Do you know what? I love card tricks. I think they're the coolest thing ever.
Alright, Chris, do you want to take out a card for me?
Okay, he's shuffled the deck again.
Pleasure. Alright, there you go.
Now, Chris is particularly stupid. Does that make it easier or harder for you?
Show the card to Ian, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, all
And
right.
Ian, I need you to take out a card.
We're doing a double trick.
Double
Go in there. Okay, right. I'm going to show this to you, Chris.
Okay, have both look at them.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
all right.
Let me see that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good cards.
Okay, Chris, place your card back. Say
He's
stop.
shuffling the cards again.
Anywhere?
Say stop. Okay, place it back. Give it a couple of shuffles.
He's
Got
shuffled
one
it.
on the floor.
He's dropped a card on the floor.
It's all good.
Imagine if that was my card that he dropped on the floor, even though I'm holding my card.
And Ian, can you say stop?
I can't stop.
Place your card back.
I touched his hand there and I felt a little electrical, magical
Give it a few
vibe.
cuts as well.
Okay. He's good at shuffling. I wish you were on holiday with me when I was playing Uno and we had to shuffle the deck all
You
the
like
time.
Uno? You can
shuffle like
Oh yeah,
that.
I'm a big fan of Uno.
Uno's brilliant.
Oh, yeah, oh man!
Have you got a pack of Uno cards?
I haven't got any. I normally carry some around with me. We played Uno on the radio once for half an hour. We had so many complaints about it, but it was good.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh man, come round for an Uno party one night, Gary.
Definitely.
Right, okay, go on.
Okay, so anyway, you both picked a card, yeah?
Yeah.
You both put it back.
Yeah.
Hopefully one card, I'll stand up, should
No,
swing out the
I flicked the cards on the card went up, even if it isn't the right card.
Right,
That was
do you wanna
wicked.
hold the card?
Yeah.
Don't look at it, and stab it anywhere in the deck.
Even if that
You
wasn't
sure,
the
or do
card,
you wanna
that was
change
still
it?
amazing.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Chris has put the card back in the deck.
Right, if you turn it over,
Yeah.
the 5 of clubs, are yours?
No, it wasn't either of our cards.
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
No.
No.
it-
Okay,
no.
it wasn't supposed to be the card, it was just supposed to fly out.
Okay, but that
okay.
was good. That was good.
That was good.
That was good. That was
I
good.
gave it to Chris, and you stuck it anywhere in the deck, didn't you?
I did.
You did. You
Okay.
stuck it.
If you have a look at the card you stuck it between.
Yeah.
What was your card in?
It was the 2 of clubs.
And yours?
The 8 of clubs.
Oh, Gary Schiffman, ladies and gentlemen. He's bent my mind.
Yeah, he's got magic fingers.
Oh, spooky.
I've been told that a few times.
So, do you want to stick in here, Chris, or do you want to go back and do your job?
I want to stick it in
You
here.
go and do your job.
Oh.
I think we've got the French Gary Schiffman back. Are you
He's
standing
back.
somewhere that has a signal now?
Oui, bonjour, bonjour.
Bonjour. Okay,
Bonjour.
We can hear you. Well, away you go.
This is my song, ready? 3, 2, 1. Bonjour, je m'appelle Gary Schiffman, mon Dieu. La magique, c'est fantastique. Au revoir, j'adore la guitare. Au revoir.
It sounded a bit of a remix from the last time I heard it.
He's extended it, and that apparently is the last time he's ever going to do it. Now, this all started. The reason you're in is because some people phoned up and said, "I'm Gary Schiffman." Did you know it was happening? Did you have anything to do with it? Did you organise it? I don't mind if you did.
I didn't organise it. I found out that it was happening.
How did you find out?
Well, I got a text from someone saying they were in a cab in Chingford.
Yeah.
And they all looking on the radio was Gary Schiffman this, Gary Schiffman that.
It's pretty much how it was.
It's pretty random.
And what did you think when you realised that you were some kind of cult? Let's be careful how we say that. That something was happening.
I just thought it was a bit crazy at first.
Yeah.
And then it just got even more crazy when you start seeing like Gary Schiffman mouse mat on eBay. And
Well, no, you mentioned this. I can get the eBay up here. Hang on a second. That's where is this computer? Is the slowest computer in the world. Now you're saying that they've spelt your name wrong as well.
They have, yeah.
How have they spelt it?
They've spelt it without the C.
So shall I put it without the C? And double F-M-A-N.
That's the one.
Gary Schiffman. That's.
Don't think it's anywhere near yours at the moment. But
LBC mouse mat, 99 pence.
Someone's bid on it though.
Oh, let's have a someone has bid, isn't it? This is real hard to get hold of. As you may know, Gary Schiffman has fast become a legend for doing I don't know what. I met with my mate Gary and I got him to scribble a little message on this fantastic LBC mouse mat. As you can see, there are full user instructions for the hard of thinking. This mat will be one of the first Gary Schiffman collectibles, and with time will multiply in value. Do not miss out. He spelt loser wrong as well, whoever that is. Bid as high as the sky. Don't let the angels cry. Gary Schiffman there. It's had one bid. It's so far at 99 pence, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm surprised it's had any bid.
Well, it's not bad going, is it? Now, I know you've got a website and stuff like that, and we'll give that a plug. We're going to go to the Travel in a couple of minutes, so we'll give that to the... Oh, hang on, Damien, you want to talk about the mouse mat, do you?
Yeah, how do you spell Schiffman then?
It's with a C. S-C-H. If you change that, you might actually get some more bids.
Hang on a minute, is it you that's put it up there, Damien?
Well, who else has got 15 mouse mats that they're trying to make free money from?
Won 15 LBC mouse mats in a lazy competition on another show, and he's now selling them shamelessly.
He's doing all right with yours.
Well, how much is mine at now?
Yours is at $12.50, but do you know, so far, the first 5, I've got 60 quid from. That ain't bad, is it?
That ain't bad. How much is the Bob one going for?
99p.
Oh, no.
So it's S-C-H, is it?
S-C-H, yeah.
But you can't keep writing... you can't keep selling stuff on eBay, Damien. He's selling a mouse mat that I've supposedly signed, but I haven't.
Well, you can't know that once you get your cut, you'll change your mind.
Well, no, even Clive Ball told you I hadn't signed it. You can't keep selling stuff and saying it's signed by me and Gary Schiffman.
If you read it correctly, you'll see that it doesn't say anywhere that it's signed by you or Gary Schiffman.
He says, I met with my mate Gary and got him to scribble this message on the mouse mat.
Yeah, that's right. I've got a mate called Gary.
Yeah, but he says he's going to be on the show.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, it does say he's going to be on the show, yeah.
No, it's me.
Oh, okay. All right, well, Damien...
So, I've covered myself.
Okay, well, you know we're doing this competition where we're going to give away money to people who promote the show.
And you're not going to give any of it to me?
I'm tempted to give him 25 quid. Am I allowed to just do that, Chris? Am I allowed to make him the first person to... we're giving away money, if anyone doesn't know. We've got 500 quid to give away. People to promote the show. And if they come up with interesting and amusing ways that are legal, you can go to the LBC website to find out what you can and can't do. We can give them money. I'm tempted to give him 25 quid.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, Damien, I'll give you 25 quid.
You're joking.
Seriously.
Oh, wow, I'm going to bid on Gary Schiffman's mouth.
All right, stay
nice one, mate.
on the line, speak to Chris, get your details.
Thank you, Ian.
Here we go, it's as simple as that. Right, you can stick around for another 15 minutes
of
or
course.
so? Okay, good lad. 0870 90909. I'm so pleased to find out you're not a freak. You could have been...
I hope not.
Well, we don't know, we've got a few minutes yet, but you could have been, any kind of... It turns out you're a nice bloke, so thank you very much. Gary Schiffman is here till 8:30, 0870 9090973. I'll speak to him on the G-Man. After this... Travel news now, please.
Thank you very much. If you're heading on to the A13 westbound tonight, still closed. But...
So, Gary, you were telling me you were a rep. Was that Butlins or something? Were you a red?
No, it was a club rep.
Oh, really?
I bought in Greece, yeah.
Oh, whereabouts in Greece?
Cos.
Oh, okay. I just, my girlfriend's half Greek, and I've just been to Zakynthos.
Rings a bell.
And then I went to Kefalonia. But everyone's being sent back from Kefalonia. Greece is on fire. It's all burning down.
Oh, no, we're getting it crap here, aren't we?
It's hideous. Exactly, we're getting that and they're getting fired. Anyway, we're going to speak to some people now. Some of these may be freaks. I've got a dump button, so if it gets... I've got to blow my nose. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to put off blowing my nose while you're here, but... Right, okay. I've got a dump button. I just know that the first person is the G-Man, and he's a bit of an idiot. Yes, G-Man.
What was that?
You're through to Gary Schiffman.
Look, yeah, I'm not happy already, yeah?
I know you're not happy.
What do you mean?
You're sad.
I'm not sad,
Yes.
I'm just not happy. I'm angry, actually.
Okay, well, good. We've got a guest here, so maybe we can have a domestic when he's not here, so go on.
Look, I won't
I won't fly off the handle or anything, but I just want to give you a message.
Yes.
Look, yeah, I've been calling for a long time now, yeah?
Yes, G-Man.
And
Sorry,
you're
Mr.
inviting these nobodies onto the show, yeah?
Okay,
I'm the best caller you have now.
Steady on.
Verinda doesn't ring anymore.
Verinda doesn't ring anymore, does he?
Yasser doesn't ring anymore.
Well, Yasser may be coming in for a regular weekly slot.
Exactly. What about me?
Well, no, we're fine, thanks.
When
Jim.
am I coming in?
You're not coming in, I'm afraid, G-Man.
Yeah, but what if I just come in next week or the week after or maybe even Sunday without you knowing? I'll do that.
I'll tell you what, G-Man.
I'll do it.
You can come in 2 weeks' time.
I'll do it.
No, I've just invited you. You can come in 2 weeks' time. In a couple of weeks.
What day?
At the start of August.
Okay.
Well, that's that sorted out. Bye. That should keep him quiet for a little bit there. I don't. Now, if people want to know what you look like and what you do, there is a website they can go to.
Yeah, my Star Now page.
And now, what is this My Star Now thing?
It's just a place for like actors, presenters, whatever. We get auditions and you can apply for stuff.
We'll get now. Come, I'm going to write this down. Give me the address. We start
It's
with
www.
I've got that down there.
Starnow.
Starnow.co.uk. /
Gary Schiffman.
Gary. And now you're spelling it with this
SCHIFFMAN.
Get the MySpace, man. Come on, get on.
I've got MySpace as well.
Right. Hang on a minute.
That's a bit less professional than that one.
Well, MySpace, as we all know, is absolute rubbish. I had 5,000 friends, and then I thought, you know what, I'm getting too much into the MySpace, so I closed it down. And then about 3 weeks later, I thought, what did you do that for? What a stupid idiot. So I've started up again. I've got 170 friends now. Right.
Bit of a difference.
Exactly. So let's have your MySpace. Hang on, MySpace.com. Go on.
Gaza.
1984. Don't tell me that was the year you were born.
How'd you guess that?
No one. Oh, I put 1084. Let's see what comes up for 1084. Oh, no one does.
No.
Okay. There is no one who is that old. Let's have a look. Okie dokie. Right. This is the most rubbish computer. Let's just see if that mouse mat's gone up. It might have gone up in price. It's at £1.45.
It's gone up.
It's gone up. You see. Well, there you go.
Has he changed the name or?
No, he's not. He's left it as it is. Look, there's you holding a fake dragon or something there.
It's a donkey.
You put the monkey in the fridge. What the hell is that all about?
I don't know. I've heard people mention it, so.
So you put it up there. We don't know why that monkey is in that fridge.
I
or
really
indeed
don't
if that
know,
monkey is ever going to come out. I must thank you for taking this in good, because some people could have come in and said, right, stop this now, you know. But you're taking this in good sport. So
I thought it was funny.
Excellent. We appreciate that. We have Kelly. Who are you, Kelly?
Hi.
Hi.
Is there Gary Schiffman there?
We've got Gary Schiffman.
It is.
Well, first of all, you know the Mac, I'd like to bid £10 for that.
Okay, well you have to go onto eBay and do it. You can't do it through us.
Okay, but has he got a mug with his face on?
No.
Yeah, I don't believe you're not printed up any mugs.
I don't have any mugs, no.
No, he doesn't, I'm afraid, Kelly.
Oh, I saw him do a magic show once, and he was fantastic, and I'm a great fan of his.
Did you really? Where did you see him do a magic show?
In Gants Hill.
Did you do a magic show in Gants Hill?
I might have done, yeah.
Hang on,
he's great.
What tricks was he doing?
When was that?
He did card tricks, he made things disappear, put things in a hat, and he was just first class.
Do you ever, in your magic act, put things in a hat, as this woman is claiming?
Not really. I might have done.
Kelly, you are talking out of your backside.
Well, no, she might have seen me in Gants Hill, so I think I've done some work around there.
Well, I don't remember the show exactly, but he was very, very good.
Okay, well, Kelly, listen, thank you for that.
Okay, and I want you to let me know if he ever has his face on a mug.
Okay, well, if your face is ever on a mug...
I'll let you know.
You will promise to give us a call then, won't you? And we can announce that live. I noticed that the fellow who I think started all of this has not called in. He's the one... I think his name is Dem or something. He's the guy that claims to have kidnapped you, and he has not called in once. I believe his bottle has gone, Gary Schiffman.
That's a shame, isn't it?
When you're repping in Greece, is that you're not that thing where you're standing outside trying to talk birds into...
the actual club rep.
Okay. Well, what does that... I'm saying that as though I know what that means. I have no idea.
Never seen, like, club reps on TV or anything like that.
Oh, that's where women show their bums in the street and puke up on
yeah,
men?
pretty much.
Oh, jeez. Was that not the most hideous thing in the world?
Not really. To be out there, it's calmed down a lot since you sort of seen it on TV.
Are you really good at mini-golf?
No.
Oh, man, I played mini-golf. Chris, you like a bit of mini-golf, don't you?
Is that the same as crazy golf?
No, it's not. It's not crazy. I thought it was crazy golf, but it's just mini-golf. And I played some mini-golf when we were in Greece. We're up till 2 o'clock in the morning playing mini-golf. It's brilliant. I just thought you might have played it being in Greece.
I did play it. I wasn't very good, though.
I wasn't very good at it either. I just think maybe... Because Gary likes Uno. I mean, you like mini-golf?
Yeah, I'll play it.
You like Uno and mini-golf, Chris?
Yeah, I love Uno.
Alex, do you like Uno?
What?
Did someone just drop one then?
It was Alex.
Don't grass him up. Do you like mini-golf?
I love mini-golf and crazy golf.
Oh, it's not crazy.
Just mini-golf.
It isn't crazy golf. There's nothing crazy about this golf. It's just mini.
Serious golf.
Yeah, so do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, I just think maybe we could have a foursome.
Wicked.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, nice one. 0870 90 90 973.
I got a question for Gary.
Oh, yeah, but Chris, well, you got, I've got to blow my nose again. I do apologise.
If you're a holiday rep, how come you haven't got more of a tan?
Well, I've been back since October.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Take line two, Chris. Oh, he bottled it. Phone him back. The guy has just like you've been back since October. That's why.
If you look at my MySpace, there's some rep pictures there, and you can see me with tan.
Hang on a second. Let's. Who's the blonde fella? He looks like.
That was Brian Harvey.
Oh, really? I once had a filthy conversation with Brian Harvey, Jodie Marsh, and we have a woman who works here called Dirty Bell. It was the filthiest conversation I've ever...
What, on the radio? Or?
No, that could not be broadcast on the radio. That was too filthy. Now, I think we have the man who started the Gary Schiffman phenomenon. Dem?
Hello?
Is that you?
Yes, indeed it is.
Lulu?
Hello?
It turns out you didn't kidnap Gary Schiffman.
No, but I've got a secret about Gary Schiffman.
Well, okay, go on. No. Do you know this person, Gary?
Yes, I do.
You do know
I
him?
do.
How you actually know? Well, in that case, we don't want to hear the secret if you do genuinely know the secret.
No, please.
No.
He puts condoms on twice. Bye.
No, he doesn't. Well, okay.
What?
I don't know. Well, did you actually know him?
I do know him, yeah.
Okay, well, he's. I think he started the Gary Schiffman phenomenon. Let's just take one more call. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
I'm trying to change the C.
Yes.
But eBay won't let me put a C in on the revise your own item.
Because I don't think you can change it like that, can you?
Well, obviously not, but I've changed it in the main description, so hopefully you won't be too offended. And
I think it's because you've had a bid on it, you can't change it.
Yeah, it's up to £1.70 now, though.
I'm sure it'll be
I'm thinking, Gary, you should put some stuff on the eBay. We can give you some
official
bits and
Gary
pieces to sign.
Schiffman.
Yeah, but some official Gary Schiffman merchandise.
Well, this is unofficial, so if you do the official, then it should be good. What I'm going to do is actually on the mouse mat, I'm going to put a little scribble mark across. Whoever buys it, it's not going to look exactly the same.
Damien, if you know I've given you 25 quid.
Yeah.
If I make it around 30.
Yeah.
Will you not call me again?
No.
You're saying you won't call me again if I make it 30 quid?
It has to be a bit more than that.
No, well then we'll stick with the 25 quid, and then I
haven't got any fives though.
Yeah, I won't put into it. And but by the way, I will explain after the news at 8:30 how you could be winning cash. And after 9 o'clock, we're giving away one of them Nintendo Wiis, which is. Have you played on the Wii, Gary?
I have. They're very good.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
No, very good.
Chris is staying at my place tonight, even though I have no beds in my flat. Do you want to play Wii or 360, Chris? The choice is yours.
360.
Okay, you want to play the adults console. Okay, right. Well, Gary, listen, man, thank you so much for coming in.
That's no problem.
The website again, it's starnow.co.uk/Gary Schiffman. What was the MySpace? I've lost the MySpace page. MySpace.com/Gaza1984. And just very quickly, so you want to be a TV presenter, don't you? That's where you want it to be. What kind of show would you like to be doing?
Anything, like Top Gear kind of.
A Top Gear programme?
Kind of show, yeah, sort of fun, but.
Well, if we take out Clarkson, which Alex knows people. I don't want to give away too much, Alex. I won't give away. He knows people. If we take out Clarkson, I could probably get you into an audition for the new Top Gear presenter.
Sounds like a plan.
Are you up for that? Have you got an agent at the moment?
I haven't, no.
Okay, well, I'm thinking, Gary Schiffman, I may sign you to my new talent agency, which is...
sounds good to me.
Do you know what? It actually sounds good to me. It doesn't sound that ridiculous to me either. Right, 0870, listen, man, thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for being with support, much appreciated. 0870... 9090973 is the phone number. We haven't talked about anything really so far, so I can't give you a recap of the topics, but we'll try and sort something out after the latest LBC news.
7090900973.
Gotta get out.
Grab the world by the throat and shout.
Gotta find it, get us a share. Make it red out of nothing but air. Riding high and hitting the ground.
What was that programme, Chris, that I was playing the theme tune to?
Bread.
No, you're wrong. It was 24. I do apologise. It's the extended version of the 24 theme. I'm sorry, Chris. I thought you would have known that. It's 5 points to me.
What?
Yeah, sorry. So, 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number, if you want to give us a call. But first of all, let's speak to Betty. Hello, Betty.
Oh, hello, Iain.
Hello,
I
Betty.
missed you on Wednesday.
And Thursday.
I rang up Chris and you
Oh, yeah.
to say, were your ears burning? I was on to you-know-who for an hour. Your mum.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah, I said, he's not on tonight. So I rang your mum Wednesday and Thursday night.
Oh, right.
For half an hour.
Okay.
Before a carer came.
Okay, that's
and,
good.
I said, are you an uncle again today?
No, not today. I'm not going to be an uncle.
Told me the 27th.
No, she's got that wrong. It's not until the beginning of September, I think. So we've got a little while to go yet.
Oh.
But everything is going fine.
And girl.
It's going to be a little girl, which is
Yeah.
all very exciting. But little Dylan's got chicken pox, so he's not very well.
I know he's got chicken pox.
She told you all the gossip. I love it.
Oh, yeah, we've had loads of chats, and I'll be writing to you, so you'll get a letter, I
Brilliant.
hope, on Monday.
I look forward to it, Betty. And thank you very much for phoning
I
us.
was
It's very
ever
kind.
so glad that you're home from Greece. Oh, I saw it on the news.
Greece is on fire.
Oh,
people are collapsing,
fire.
and yeah, it's hideous.
Oh,
I saw a fire when I was over there in one of the forest fires because it all just it burns, and apparently people start the fires because then they can just go and claim the land. It's all very bizarre and corrupt, but it's a nice place. But it was too hot when I was there.
It was too hot. It was 100 degrees
Yeah.
now.
Oh, it's more than that. It's probably about 115 now. I'd have thought.
Is it?
Yeah, ridiculous.
Too
Ridiculous.
hot. I don't like it hot like that, do you?
Some like it hot, but not everybody, and I don't. I prefer it to be a little bit chilly.
Oh.
But everything else all right, is it, Betty?
Well, you know.
You know.
So the
Yeah.
fire, the man came and he's been trying to get one that's a convector that can stand up and put on.
Yes.
And the only ones they do, I've got to kneel and get underneath. Well, I can't.
No.
I'm landed with this rotten old thing.
Yes.
Oh.
It's all true.
Anyway.
Hey, my new bed came today and it didn't fit.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I've had to send that back and get a new bed.
Oh, if only you had kept that first one.
Oh, God, you know, it's doing my head in. Absolutely doing my head in. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, and Chris is coming tonight.
Chris is staying tonight, so he's sleeping on the old mattress and I'm sleeping on the settee, which will be fine.
Yeah.
We're going to order pizza and play computer games.
Yeah.
And maybe make love.
I know you were always hungry.
Oh,
I
always
heard all
hungry.
about you being 4 days early and you were hungry then.
My mum told you about my birth?
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah. Oh, we've had lots of laughs and chats.
Okay.
Hour we were on Wednesday afternoon.
Oh, blimey.
Then I was going to tell you Wednesday night.
Yeah, no, I was
That's
on.
not you on.
I was on the telly on Wednesday.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not Wednesday.
I was on the telly on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, on the TV.
Yeah.
Well, not that Big Brother.
Big Brother's little brother.
Oh.
But you had to watch it on E4, apparently.
Yeah, I haven't got.
No.
It's on Channel 4 tonight.
Yes.
8:30.
But I'm not on that.
No.
No. Well, Betty, listen, thank you for calling, and thanks very much for calling my mum. That's very kind of you.
Oh, yeah, we've had lots of chat.
Okay, well, I'll
Yeah.
make sure she doesn't reveal too many secrets.
She loves me calling her.
Okay.
She said she's going to call me next week.
All right, well, that's good to know. Well, Betty, listen, thanks a lot, love. Take care.
Yeah, and you.
Speak to you later.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Well, then, my mum was... Sorry, Anxious, are you there?
All of which makes me anxious.
Good luck. My mum telling her about when I was born. Well, I've got runny nose again. Now, we haven't got many calls. Is your mum out, Anxious? That way you're calling him? Okay. We haven't got many calls, which makes me think... let's do these live reads. And if we haven't got many calls after that, we'll, give away the, win.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Have you got, change of a 20? Or yeah,
What?
10 or 5s?
I've got... Now, are the old 20s, can you use those anymore? Because I got 2 20s.
But old ones?
Yeah.
I thought they're out of date now.
Is that out of date?
Turn that around? Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
What do I do with that? I got 20 quid that's worth nothing then.
Should we give it to Damien?
No, you can't. Oh, well, you could do that. Well, what do I do with the old 20s?
I don't know, but I need a 5 and a 10.
Have you got
I got 20 that I can give you.
Is it the? Do you want to swap it for that? Swap it for that.
Hang on, there's an old one in here as well.
Well, let me swap it. What money? What money?
do you want
is
a
that?
new one?
Yeah, what money is that?
It's the money for the thing.
Oh, look, swap it for a new one.
Well, they got old ones in here, so they must be.
Well, then give me just to be on the old safe side. Let's do that. Let's go. Line 5. Are you allowed to use the old 20s?
Hello.
Yeah, you're on the air. Are you allowed to use the old 20s? Oh, these feel weird.
Hello. Who am I speaking to? Am I speaking to that horrible creature who's on the air?
Yes, you are, Fiona. What can I do for you? I was just wondering.
God. You really irritate me so much. You know, I just cannot stand
Are you allowed to
it at
use...
all.
Yeah, answer the question, you silly cow. Are you allowed to
Call me a
use...
silly cow. I call you. I can just imagine what you look like.
Yeah, okay, well,
Your
I can...
voice sounds awful.
Okay.
I
Are
cannot
you...
hear
yeah, Fiona, are you allowed to use the old 20s is the question, not what do I look like?
20 what? I don't know. I picked up. I didn't expect... Am I on air just now?
Do you know what it says by your name, Fiona?
What?
It says abusive to the phone ops. You are... That's why you never get picked up.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's why.
To them, but
That's
not to
why.
you.
Of course I will, Fiona, because your fader's down now. Of course I listen to them because the phone ops include people like Agent Chris, Helen behind the glass, Lucy, Maxie, people who some of them I consider to be my friends. So yes, I will believe them over some cantankerous, miserable old cow like you who sounds like a nasty, nasty piece of work and doesn't have the intelligence to realise her fader is down and no one can hear what she says. And Fiona, I can tell you what I look like. I'm just under 6'3". I'm slim but with a slight pot belly. I have dark hair that's greying at the sides and the sideburns and the temples. And that's pretty much it. I've got blue eyes, long eyelashes, an average nose, not great teeth. I'm not a fan of my teeth. I'm always slightly embarrassed by my teeth. And I'm a lot more intelligent, a lot more loving, a lot more wonderful, Fiona, than you could ever hope to be, Fiona, because you do not have love or indeed shindiggery living in your soul, whereas I, Fiona, am 100% shindiggerous! You can speak now.
Goodbye.
I've just put your fader up.
Have you gone? At least you think I'm worth spending some time with.
No, but you've had your fader down for the whole time. No one's heard a word you said, Fiona.
Really? How did you manage that? Who's on?
I've got a fader, and I can put it down like that, and then I put it up again like that.
Please,
I have a fader in front of me. Phone 1. You're on phone 1. You're down now. No one can hear you. Now your fader's up.
But when I compare you to Nick Abbott...
Nick Abbott, as I've often said, is brilliant. He's one of the best. He's one of the best this country has to offer. He is an innovator, and was doing this stuff... years ago, before I'd even decided what I wanted to do in my life, before I decided I wanted to talk to nasty, bitter old women like you. Nick Abbott is a genius. And I bet what, Fiona? I bet you don't get on Nick Abbott's show, do you?
Well, no, I don't need to. He's so wonderful.
I don't need to.
Ring up.
But I agree with you, Fiona. Nick Abbott is wonderful and is a million times better than me, yes. And so is Clive Bull, so is Tommy Boyd, and so is Danny Baker. They're all 100 times better. And if I could be his 100th as innovative as Nick Abbott has been in his entire career, I could die happy.
Well, what are you doing there on air then?
I'm paying my mortgage. I'm paying earning enough money so I can look after...
You should be a bit more humble. You're so... The way you speak...
I'm paying my mortgage, Fiona. I'm earning enough money to look after my mother who's sick. I'm doing a job. What are you doing on the air? You're being nasty, malicious, cold-hearted and a bully. You're a nasty bully, Fiona in Fulham.
Are you faded down all this time?
No, you're up now. People can hear you. People can hear you laughing like a mentalist. She sounds like Davros or something, doesn't she? Jesus.
Okay, goodbye.
You're going now, Fiona, after no one's heard what you said. You can have your rant now if you want, by the way.
The thing is,
you can have
I
your
don't
rant now.
understand
Yes.
who is speaking on air.
Yes, I am.
I mean, what about the listeners if I'm faded down?
Well, you're faded up now, Fiona.
Oh, am I?
You're
Oh, right.
the thing is, I'll explain the basic. When you're faded down, I am not faded down. So they could hear me, they couldn't hear you. That's how it works. That's how it works.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's good. I've given you some entertainment then. I've contributed free. Do you realise that listeners I just thought of this. They're making your program. When some of you presenters, the way you speak to listeners, we are free. I am voluntary.
I bet you are free. You sound like you're free and easy.
I have given...
I bet you have given. You sound like you give it to anyone.
I've given up my time this evening to speak to you.
Yeah, you've given up your time
and
to complain.
Make your program. That's what we do.
Yeah, you do. You're right, Fiona. You make my program. You're right.
Right, that's what we do.
You're right, Fiona. You, Fiona from Fulham, you make my program. You're right. You're right.
Okay, I feel a lot better now. Anyway, after having
talked to yourself. Talked to yourself for
talking to you
for 4 minutes, but I've not been listening.
You know what I think? I feel
But
so
Fiona,
much better. Wonderful. Look, I must do it again sometime.
Please do, Fiona. I'd love to have you faded down while you talk to yourself.
What happened to the person answering the phone? Is it your producer who answers the phone?
Yeah, Chris is talking to nice people.
Oh,
I put you straight to air because you had that warning.
Who pandered to you and
that's right.
Lovely fellow.
Okay.
How's your little niece? Oh, it's so sweet.
I haven't got a niece, Fiona. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I thought I had
Are you singing, Fiona? Is she singing? Fiona, are you singing?
No, that's not me. Had a touch of blue blood.
Fiona, you got quite a good voice.
A little bit of red Indian boy.
Fiona, you can sing, woman.
I could sing like Madeleine Bell.
She can sing, Fiona. You kept that under your hat. Well done, you.
Good, isn't it?
Well, thanks ever so much for calling, Fiona. Please do it again.
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay,
Bye.
lots of love. Bye.
Bye.
Wow. That was good, wasn't it, Anxious? Yeah. Okay, well, let's have this now, shall we? They're all coming out of the woodwork tonight, aren't they? It's the travel news. Is it Will?
It is,
Well, away you go, sir. Thank you.
Very much. If you're heading on to the A13 tonight, the carriage...
Yes, Steph?
Hi.
Oh, God blimey. Hello, Steph.
Oh, am I shouting? Sorry.
No, I had your fader up a little bit too loud. Go on.
Okay, you're £20.
Yes?
You can't use them.
Oh, really?
No, you can't.
Oh, you're joking. I thought so, because I remember being in a shop a few weeks ago and someone getting turned away, but I thought...
Listen, I know what you can do.
Yeah.
You can sell them to me. £5 each.
Hang on a minute, Stephanie. I'm not falling for that old chestnut.
What's wrong with that?
You get out of it. Thank you, Steph.
Oh, well, don't go.
Go on then.
Oh, because the kids, they're here as well. They're still awake.
Okay, right.
And,
you say it as though we're married and they're my kids. I don't know. I didn't know you had kids.
Yeah, I've got kids.
Well
and they're
done.
after your wee.
Well, we're not doing that now.
Oh, you're not?
Oh, well, I tell you. Okay, well, I tell you what.
You said no.
You're right.
And no more live calls. You're going to wait.
Okay, all right. Well, I tell you what. We'll do it now, shall we, Chris? Well, you've got. Chris has come up with a competition that is too complicated for me to understand. So, Chris, would you like to come on the air and explain what people have to do to win a Wii and a copy of Mercury Meltdown Revolution from Atari this evening? Chris, away you go.
Right. Me and Alex came up with this.
No.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Me and Alex will both say a statement, right?
Okay.
Right. The caller, that'll be you, then has to guess. Listen.
It may not be you if you carry on.
Okay, go on.
The caller then has to guess.
Are you hot, Steph?
No, I'm not hot.
You're not a hot mum?
I've got my cardigan on, I'm quite hot.
But I mean, are you a hot mum? Are you a yummy mummy?
Oh, yeah. Am I yummy mummy? Yeah!
Are we doing this or not?
Oh, sorry, Chris. Sorry.
The caller then has to guess.
All right, shut up. Carry on, Chris.
The caller then has to guess who is telling the truth, me or Lady Alex. If you guess incorrectly, then you're out immediately.
Immediately.
Okay.
If you guess which one of us is telling the truth, then you go on to the next statement.
How many statements? Oh, sorry.
If they get all 4 statements correct, they win a Wii.
And Mercury Meltdown Revolution, thanks to our friend Lee at Atari.
And terms and conditions are on the website.
Well done, you. Okay, so Steph, are you ready to play?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, I don't know the answers. I don't know how this works. I've got nothing in front of me. So.
Okay.
Right.
Is it my go first?
Yeah, Alex, if you can.
So you're going to say 2 statements. Only one of them is true.
Yes.
But one of them is definitely true.
Yeah. So listen to both me and Alex say a statement first. Then you have to decide who is telling the truth.
Sorry, I'm blowing my nose. Excuse me.
So, Alex...
Right, so these are all things that we did today? Possibly.
Yeah, these are things
on, so just get to the...
That me and Alex have done today.
Okay,
Where's Fiona? Or maybe not.
Where's Fiona when you want to talk to someone? Right,
So,
yes.
Alex, you give your first statement.
All right. First statement today.
Is this true or false?
Well, you got to guess.
Oh, we got to guess. Okay, Steph. You got it. You got it, Steph.
Okay.
Right. Okay. What? Do you know what you're doing, Steph?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
But listen to my statement as well, and then you decide.
Here we go. Statement.
Turn your radio. Hang on. Turn your radio off, Steph.
Okay.
Right. Okay. There we go.
Statement number 1. Radio.
Steph, turn your radio off.
Turn it off. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Making Alex nervous.
Okay.
Statement number 1.
Statement number 1. This is Lady Alex speaking now.
Here we go. I sat in my pants until 2 p.m.
What's this? I didn't know they were going to be sexy.
Right.
And this is Chris speaking now.
I measured my living room to see if I could get a new armchair in there.
Okay, so you got those two statements. One of those is true, Steph. One of those, I believe, is a lie. Which is true? Which is the lie? She ain't going to get it, is she?
The first one.
Sorry?
True.
The first one, so you're saying, what, Lady Alex, you're saying, Lady Alex stayed in his sat in his pants until 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
You're saying that's true?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what the answers are, so you Muppets have to...
It's true.
It's true.
It's true, well done, Steph.
You're through to the next round.
You're through to round 2.
Okay.
Okay, so here's...
You'll get 4 of these.
4.
Statement number 2. Okay. I wore a black shirt to work.
Oh, okay. No, I do know the answer to this.
Oh, tell me.
I popped into Waitrose and I brought a bottle of Coke today.
You brought or you bought?
Bought.
You bought, okay. So just do that again, but with the correct word.
I popped into Waitrose and I bought a bottle of Coke today.
Okay.
So
it's the black shirt or the bottle of Coke that he bought?
Yeah, he bought a bottle of Coke.
You're saying Agent Chris is telling the truth?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen.
It's incorrect.
Oh, Steph, you're out!
Oh, no!
Yeah, there we go. Thank God we got rid of her. God, blimey.
I think people get the idea.
Yeah, people get the idea. Okay, so we'll play a bit more of that. But before of that, let's go to... it's Biss, everybody!
Hello?
Oh, God, blimey. Where were you, on the toilet?
Hello? No, I wasn't.
Okay, all right, Biss, calm
I'm
down.
just having a drink. You say what they're doing in the phone. So I say, is that Lee, innit?
Yeah, are you,
What? This?
Yeah.
From Clapton.
Okay, so can you just
come
say...
out? Sorry?
Can you just say that's very jolly of you, boy?
Yeah, go on. I talked to you early on, innit?
Very jolly of you, boy.
I talked to, Clive Ball.
Can you say you're a Wonder Man?
Who said that?
Can you say you're...
I did not say I'm a Wonder Boy.
Can you say...
Ask Clive. What I'm
Can
gonna
you
talk to
say...
tonight?
Can you say you're a Wonder Man?
You are a Wonder Man.
You're a Wonder Man.
It's the same bloke, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, it's fine.
Can I just say, by the way, tomorrow, between 6 and 8 o'clock...
That's it.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, hang on. But tomorrow...
Don't cut me off yet.
I'm not cutting you off. I'm just doing a trail for a new show that starts tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the evening. It's Jenny Barnett, who I used to fancy her stepdaughter. I don't know if she still is her stepdaughter. I don't know what the situation is there, but I used to really fancy her when I was at college. And she's in, and the first hour, I believe, they're drinking booze, and the second hour, they'll be taking calls. So they're going to be boozed up. So that's 6 to 8 on Saturday evenings. Jenny Barnett. Yes, Biss?
Yeah, what I was going to say, right. On the 5th of
Wonder Man.
Hang on, listen, you're not listening. God. On the 5th of August, yeah, Sunday.
You're having a picnic. I'm not coming.
Not having a picnic, have a party in the park. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you've asked me to this before, and I'm...
Who is on then? Say from 10 o'clock till 7 o'clock. Who is on?
Between 6 and 8, tomorrow, it's Jenny Barnett. Why don't you ask her
Not
if she...
tomorrow, on the 5th.
What,
on the 5th of Sunday, the 5th.
Well, I'll be on...
Not next week, week after.
I'll be on between 10 and 1.
You'll be 10 and 1. Okay, that's fine then. 10 and 1, I'm going to phone you, and I'll give you all these Mauritian Sega things. Put it on...
Oh, it's the Mauritian bloke. I remember.
Mauritian Sega!
Yeah. Well, is it as good as normal Sega?
Yeah.
Okay, because has it got Sonic
We're
the
having
Hedgehog?
a party in the park.
Okay, well, please play it down the phone to us.
Sorry?
Yes. Well, thanks, Biss.
We have to do it by phone, or I'm gonna phone you, yeah?
Okay, yeah,
I confirm.
I actually look forward to it.
Clive told me that. Clive told me you will be on. This is why I'm phoning you this time.
Between 10 and 1 on Sunday nights, yes, with the all-new Triple M.
Between 10 and 1,
Okay,
we're gonna phone you and then put the music on. Let all the Merchant people, and all the viewers will know the Merchant figure.
Well, Biss, I'm actually...
How many Merchant is listening?
I am going to cut you off now, Biss.
Are you going to cut?
There we go.
Our first property completes this.
Can I do the how low later? I'll do the how low after 9, because I want to mention this one. Now, earlier on, you may have heard me giving away £25 whole to that irritating idiot, Damien, in the Crouch End. Well, we are giving away £500 if you can come up with a way to promote the show. Once you come up with an idea, excuse me, and actually, Gary Schiffman was belching a bit, wasn't he? Did you hear him belch?
Oh, did he belch?
Yeah. Which is fine, I do it all the time. Once you've come up with an idea...
But it's rude if you're a guest.
It is very rude. He was not, what are you, a nice lad?
Very nice.
Very nice lad. And if Yasser, I know you're listening, Yasser, if you don't accept the offer of that weekly 15-minute slot with no payment and no travel expenses, I'm sure Gary Schiffman would take it. So, Yasser, it's slipping away. Anyway, once you've come up with an idea to promote the show and actually done it, send us the proof, and I will decide how much money I give you. The only things we stress are not to break stuff, steal stuff, lie about stuff, fake stuff, or do stupid stuff that could send you to jail. In other words, keep it legal. No sweary stuff in case kids see it. No silly stuff that health and safety people might get uptight about. Tattooing yourself with I Love Agent Chris and dangling from a crane above the Thames without proper precautions. Also, you've got to be over 18. That weren't bad, was it?
That's really good.
I surprised myself by that. Check out my page on the LBC website for a list of everything you can and can't do. And we'll give money. And Damien got 25 quid just for selling stuff on eBay.
Did you have any £5 notes or £10 notes?
No.
Okay.
No, not that I want to give you anyway. Sorry, Anxious, I had you faded down for that whole thing. I hope you weren't doing too much. Okay. Let's go to Jean in Leighton. Hello, Jean.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Jean.
How are you?
I'm all right now, baby girl.
How was Greece?
Hot.
Really hot?
Really hot.
What part of Greece did you go?
Zakynthos, then Kefalonia.
Oh, lucky you.
Very lucky me, very
And how was Big Brother, Little Brother on Wednesday?
Big Ball, Little Brother. Do you know what? It went very well.
Yeah.
I predicted that Greeky Lion will win.
Yeah.
And I knew none of their names, and it turns out Dermot knew that I hadn't watched it, and we all had a blooming good laugh about it.
And where were you yesterday, Ian?
I was in Amsterdam.
What are you doing over there?
I was off my mash. No, I wasn't. I wasn't at all. I was hosting I did a corporate job that paid too well for me to say no to.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Oh, God. Big Brother's a load of rubbish.
Yes. I watched 20 minutes of Big Brother Wednesday afternoon, and I saw a very funny bit where two girls had a row about how old Rihanna is. A massive row about
Charlie
Rihanna.
and Angelic and Chanel.
Oh, so you watch it then?
Yeah, but...
Right, but you think it's rubbish?
Yeah, but I think it's rubbish. There's
But
nothing
you-
else on at the time.
No, so you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay, but you think it's rubbish?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So when's your next day off, Ian?
I've got possibly next week, I think.
Tomorrow, isn't it?
Well, tomorrow, yeah. Although tomorrow, Chris and I are filming for X-League TV.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, video game style-y.
Oh, God.
We're-
Heroes is on, Ian.
Heroes is on, yeah, I know.
On BBC Two.
Did you get any further with Heroes, Chris? How far did you get?
Episode 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on episode 11. I've got them all on Sky.
yeah.
I've got them all on Sky Plus.
Oh, say.
Well, thanks for calling, Jean.
Okay, Ian.
Bye.
Bye.
That's how you end a conversation with Jean. You just, in mid-sentence, thanks for calling. All right, bye. And that's it. That's how you do it. Okay. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Plenty to talk about. Well, there isn't, actually, is there? There is very... Oh, Alan?
Yo.
What are you going to talk about after the news?
Oh, there's a couple of points. One, the fact that, oh, God, that Fiona, she's like Mrs. Doubtfire on a bad trip.
There we go, you see. Well done. He kept it short and sweet. We'll speak to Alan about that and more after the latest LBC 97.3 news.
On 97.3
DAB
and online.
London's biggest conversation. LB.
At 9, charity set up in name of murdered boxer. Heathrow row takes off and flooding fears ease, for London at least. It's 9 o'clock, I'm Jim Diamond. The family of a former boxing champ shot in Fulham after asking people to stop smoking have thanked doctors for trying to save his life. James Oyebola died earlier after his life support machine was switched off. Michael Trabolsi has more from the LBC News Centre.
Following his death, James's family are promising to start a charity to help keep children off the streets. They've thanked doctors at Charing Cross Hospital who've treated him over the last 5 days. Well, police are still looking for 3 men who ran out of the Chateau 6 club in Fulham early on Monday after he was shot. Officers tell us a number of addresses have been searched in Wandsworth as part of the investigation, but so far there have been no arrests.
The Mayor says he'll take Heathrow Airport to court if they stop demonstrators gathering there next month. BAA, which operates Heathrow, wants to get an injunction to stop groups protesting about expansion plans. Ken Livingstone says any ban is unenforceable. The airport says it has to keep things running smoothly. We're getting reports that 2 news helicopters have collided in mid-air in America. It's understood both aircrafts came down in Phoenix while following a police chase on the ground. The ringleader of a gang who tried to sell on nearly £3 million worth of stolen luxury cars from London and the home counties has been jailed. During his scam, Mahmoud Khalid managed to disguise BMWs, Porsches and Toyotas and exported many of them. Police say the number of reported burglaries of high-value cars after his arrest fell by 70%. He's been jailed for 6 years. Houston has a problem. A report from an independent panel found NASA astronauts flew at least 2 space missions while drunk. Investigators found the crews were so tipsy they posed a risk to flight safety. NASA says it will investigate. Former astronaut Tom Jones says he thought times had changed.
45 years ago, we had the original 7 astronauts. They came from a test piloting military community, hard drinking, hard smoking individuals who blew off stress in a totally different way than I think the 21st century astronauts do. And my 11 years at NASA, I never saw an instance like this.
Flood watches remain in force for towns on the Surrey-Berkshire border, but the Environment Agency says flooding is unlikely. The agency doesn't think water levels will rise any further. The situation is the same further down the river, and thanks to low tides come over the coming days, central London isn't at risk. London's travel news has disruption to First Great Western trains out of Paddington Station tonight because of an earlier incident at Swindon. Some services are being delayed by up to an hour and a half. If you're away from your radio and want to stay in touch with the latest news, weather and travel, you can call 0901 723 6666. Calls cost 35 pence a minute from a BT landline. Other networks and mobile rates may vary. Looking at London's weather for you, there may be 1 or 2 light showers around. They'll clear later on. There's a low of 13 degrees. Right now we have 20 degrees Celsius in Regent's Park. For tomorrow, a dry start with cloud and showers. You're with LBC. It's now 9:03.
At the Homebase sale, there's up to 25% off all kitchen units and selected bath suites. But hurry, this offer must end Tuesday the 7th of August. So what are you waiting for? Homebase.
I always use my mirror when I'm driving. Otherwise I get lipstick everywhere. I'm a busy woman. I'm already late for a meeting and I have to look my best. You might say I'm an accident waiting to happen. And when it does, you should call BGR Bloomer Solicitors. Because if you're injured in a traffic accident and it's not your fault, you could get compensation. With BGR Bloomer, you talk directly to a solicitor and their service is completely free because they're paid by the insurers of the person who caused the accident. BGR Bloomer, 0800 1 777 666. Because when I pull out from a junction, I always look fantastic.
LBC 97.3.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Oh, okay. I've got a bit of a dry throat, Chris, is what I was...
Yeah, but I'm going to do the comp.
Well, they'll have to wait. Well, the comp can wait.
All right.
Make a cup of tea and then we'll...
All right.
Just, the thing is, you know, once someone wins the Wii, that we won't have any callers then until Sunday night.
Oh, good point.
So you go make the tea. Do you want a tea, Alex? Chris is making them.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Nice.
Mine's some chocolate as well.
I'm all right for chocolate. Chris and I are having pizza later. Sorry. But we will be giving away Nintendo Wii away when Chris comes back from his tea and chocolate run. We were just, the three of us were just talking about going to see Transformers next week. Oh, how exciting is that? We're going to go on a boys' vacation. Not vacation, it's a trip. What? To see the Transformers movie. Very, very excited about that, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, before the news, Alan.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, boss.
No, I was just saying, I've checked all my calendars,
Yes.
and there's not one of them says there's a full moon before Monday.
But we've had a few of them on tonight, haven't we?
I am a freak. I am affected by the full moon, but I swear to God, Fiona makes me look so laid back and normal.
She was borderline bonkers, wasn't she? Really, I suspect.
She certainly wants to get her medication changed.
There was something, but bless her. But yes. Anyway.
Yes, I tried getting on last week when you were asking about a K word in Japanese for reference to people.
Oh, it's kuchira.
Oh, I thought you came up with kore.
No, because kore is this, isn't it?
Well,
Sort of.
yeah, sort of. Kore is this, but it's not this person.
No, because it would be kuchira wa. If I was introducing you to Alex, I'd say, Alan-san, kuchira wa Alex-san des.
Well, that depends on how polite you want it to be about me.
Oh,
Because if you wanted to be polite instead of san, you would say sama.
Oh, yeah,
If you wanted to be polite in your conversation instead of des, you would say deshta.
Oh, I've not got that far yet. I've still only had 2 lessons. I'm not having any more for a couple of weeks now. The girl's gone back to Japan for a couple of weeks, so. But I've learnt my first 10 letters as well, so that's good.
Where's she gone? She's not visiting family or anything.
Yes, she is. Yeah.
Right, when she gets back,
Yeah.
you want to say something like, all right, say, obviously greet her the way you normally would,
Yeah.
and then say, osashiburi desu ne, which means it has been quite a while since we've spoken.
Osashiburi desu ne.
No, hasashi.
Tasashi.
Buri desu ne.
Buri desu ne.
Means it has been quite a while, hasn't it? And also, whatever you must say, o genki desu ka,
O genki desu ka.
which means how are your family?
O genki desu ka. Oh, I love it. I love it.
And she'll think you've been really good with your homework. One last thing, Lady Alex.
Yes.
Nick keeps going on about this huge chrome boat he's got. What car does he drive?
I don't know. It's a green one. What car is it? Is it a Beamer or a Merc or something, Alex?
Oh, that's my other one.
Right.
The old one I've got.
Right.
He keeps going on. It's a Mercedes.
A Mercedes. He buys them. He buys like these battered old cars and then does them up a bit. Is that right? Have I done you a great disservice?
Well, they
Yes.
have. Yeah, really.
I thought it was like really big or something, the way they were talking.
Oh, well, it's big enough, isn't it? What did you think it was going to be?
I don't know. Both my cars are over 18 foot long.
Oh, you big flash. Well, Alan, I'm cutting you off for showing off. The roads. I think you've got a big one, Alex, whatever he says.
Thank you.
Now, it's, this is exciting. The Howler auction. This isn't exciting as the Howler auction can be.
Will you be doing your own T's and C's, or should I just be standing by?
Do you want to stand by for old time's sakes? Okay. Excuse me. We've got a special Apple MacBook and iPod Nano package up for grabs in our How Low reverse auction competition, open now until Sunday. Remember, the person with the lowest unique bid wins the game. That's the lowest bid in pence that nobody else makes before the end of the auction at 2 p.m. today. 2 p.m. Sunday. Sorry, 2 p.m. Sunday. Features includes a front row facility that lets you show off your favourite music, movies and photos from across the room. What does that mean? Any Mac users out there that can tell me what that means, please? 13-inch screen, 80GB hard drive, ton, all of that stuff. To bid, text LBC plus your bid in pence to 88821. So, to bid £2.50, you text LBC 250 to 88821. Hit me with the T's and C's, LA!
Bidders must be over 16. Bids cost £1.50. Standard network rate applies and you have a limited number of bids. See lbc.co.uk for full terms and conditions.
I've got the real sniffles. No, there's a lot of culture, and I guess they're all phoning up because they want to play the win the Wii. But we can't do it without Chris. Let's take one and see what it. Yes, line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. It's Harry.
Hello, Harry.
Hello. Just want to apologise for that joke I said.
Yeah, it had a rude word in it, but your apology is accepted. Well done.
Oh, thanks, Ian.
Pleasure.
Yeah, because on my Welsh holiday,
yeah,
we went away and
yes,
halfway through we had a text coming through from my best friend who's looking after my pet saying, "Is it raining down here? It's all flooded up here," and we had no idea what he was talking about.
Yeah.
And then we looked in the papers.
Yeah.
And we could see pictures of our house and places very near our house completely flooded.
No.
Waist height.
Oh.
I was completely shocked.
Was your house flooded?
No, luckily.
Yeah.
But, oh, God.
Move. Tell your mum and dad, say, we have to move now because this will happen again.
Yeah, it's just I just couldn't believe it.
Harry, don't worry. Hey, listen, worse things than that are going to happen to you as you grow older, I promise you. I've got to go because Chris is back. Chris!
Yeah.
Can we do the game now?
Oh, we can, but I've left the tea downstairs.
Well, why did you leave the tea downstairs? You've just gone to get the tea.
Because I need to get 2 fivers from...
Why?
Psychic Becky.
Why?
Because I need to send this money out to Damien.
You can't send it in cash. You send in cash? Is it really?
Yes. That's how it works.
I think that's how... I'll give you such a wallop. Seriously, I'm going to give you one. I thought it would have been cheque.
No.
Okay, we don't get funny. Just that I have no calls lined up now.
Alright, let's do the comp.
No, we'll go and get the tea. I want the tea now. I'll try another one of these. Yes, line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
Okay. Okay, Agent Chris.
What?
Well, I don't know, Agent Chris.
What?
I don't want to call it the we because of his speech impediment. I wanted to call it the I because of Chris and his problems.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm on air.
Yes.
I want to win the we. Sorry. You're fit, by the way.
When you were just about to get cut off, then you said I was fit.
No, don't. You're fit. Okay, keep it going. Keep the momentum. Sorry, what do I need to do?
Right.
Hello.
Oh, God. Who is this?
It's, Agent Chris.
Right, okay, you can only come on if you give us your proper name as well. That's that's not too harsh a rule, is it? Yes, Emma?
Ian?
What?
I'd like to talk about Big Brother, first of all.
First of all, Emma, I don't want you on my radio show.
Yeah, but...
And I want you to stop calling in. I want you to stop harassing people on the internet. I want you to stop sending me abusive emails. Can you do all of those things? There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, Emma?
Oh, you're a fucking idiot, you know that?
Yeah, that's right. But could you stop phoning me then?
No, I want to tell you something, Ian. My dad says stop, right?
Yeah, okay. Right, Emma, Emma, I'm actually going to pass your phone number on to the police, okay? Because you have been saying incredibly abusive and offensive things about me that are libelous. So I'm going to pass your phone number that ends 7231. I'm going to pass that on to the police, okay? Because you have actually broken the law and you have libelled me and you are now in very, very serious trouble. Well, they're all coming out tonight, aren't they? They are all coming out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's like a freak show this evening.
Freaky Friday.
It is a freaky Friday indeed. Let's. Yes, line 6, you're on the wireless.
It is a freaky Friday indeed. Yes, line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Yes?
Oh, hi, Ian. Good evening.
Good evening.
Can I play the game to win the Wii?
Right, who is this, please?
It's Melanie in the Heathrow.
Melanie in the where? Heathcote?
In the Heathrow, yeah.
Heathrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have to wait for Chris to come back.
Oh, okay then.
We need Chris. So can you wait for a moment?
Yep, I'll wait.
Okay, let's wait.
Thank you.
He's doing my job better than me. Okay, Chris is back. Chris is back, ladies and gentlemen. The drums, it turns out... Can you hurry up? I've got Melanie in Heathrow. She wants to play the game.
Right.
Thank you for the tea. Good lad. Right, do you know that... This is for Nintendo Wii.
Yes.
Mercury Meltdown Revolution, thanks to Atari, which is an excellent, excellent game. Do you know the rules, Melanie?
Yes, I heard Chris mention them before.
A little bit quiet from you two Muppets, please. Right. Thank you. Oh, was it you making noise, Alex? Oh,
yes,
you carry on. You carry on. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Huh?
Right, so Chris and Alex are going to tell you two statements about what they did in the day. You explain it, Chris, because I don't get it.
Okay. Me and Alex are both going to say a statement, right?
Okay.
You have to guess who is telling the truth.
You're too slow, Chris. We'll have to come back and do it after the travel, idiots. Here's the travel with Will.
Thank you. In Holborn tonight, Gray's Inn Road is closed in both directions at Baldwin's Gardens because of an accident there. Also in the city, Eldon Street is closed off both ways. That's between Wilson Street and the junction with Liverpool Street because of crane works. The lights are still out on Knightsbridge at Scotch Corner this evening, and in Wembley, Ealing Road is closed both ways for repair works between the High Road and Chaplin Road. On the motorways, a lane closed for barrier repairs on the M3 heading towards town between 4 at Camberley and junction 4A at Farnborough. And from 10:30 tonight, 2 lanes will be closed on the M25 both ways between 28 at the A12 and junction 29 for the A127. That's for overnight roadworks. On the underground, severe delays on the Circle Line heading clockwise after a signal failure at Aldgate. Also delays for the District, the Bakerloo, the Jubilee and the Hammersmith and City lines. And disruption on First Great Western trains out of Paddington Station. That's due to an earlier incident in the Swindon area. Some services are still being delayed by up to an hour and a half along that stretch of the line there out of Paddington this evening. LBC 97.3 Travel News. Your next update coming up in 30 minutes.
I've checked in online. Printed my boarding pass. And reserved my seat. If only it was that easy. To get my suitcases. Closed.
Check-in from home is simple at ba.com. Conditions apply.
If you want to go back to college, LBC 97.3 and the Adult Learning Grant are helping you on your way. We're giving away a Toshiba laptop with the latest Windows Vista software. It's the perfect tool to help you get your college work done, but also great fun for when you want to take a break from studying. To find out more and for your chance to win the laptop, just log on to lbc.co.uk and answer a simple question. The Adult Learning Grant. Our future. It's in our hands with LBC 97.3. LBC 97.3.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
No giggling now, Melanie. This is very
Okay,
serious.
sorry.
Don't forget, by the way, the
Serious.
Psychic Show is on at 10 o'clock this evening, if you want to listen to that. Right, Chris, you're explaining the rules to Melanie and to everybody else who wants to have great fun and play this game.
All right, you listening, Melanie?
Yep.
Of course she's listening. She wants to win.
All right.
How old are you, Melanie?
I'm 22
Why do you want to win one?
because I haven't got any games consoles at all.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. Okay. Yes, Chris.
Right.
Stop flirting, you two, and let's get on with it.
Me and Alex are both going to say a statement.
Okay.
You have to guess.
Is
who
your
telling-
microphone on?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay.
Right. Me and Alex both have to say a statement.
Okay.
You have to guess who is telling the truth. If you guess incorrectly, you're out immediately.
Yeah.
If you guess correctly, then you go on to the next statement. If you get all 4 statements in a row correct,
Yep.
then you win.
Oh, you wanted some music behind this, did you?
Well, it would help.
Okay, let's. This would be good. There we go. But you'll get all 4 of them right.
Right. Okay. So Alex is going to say his first statement.
Okay.
Statement number 1. I sat in my pants until 2 p.m.
Is your microphone on? This is really you're really quiet. What's going on? Right.
Is that better?
Okay,
All
yeah.
right.
So you sat in your pants till 2 p.m. Okay, and what's yours, Chris?
I measured my living room to see if I could fit in a new armchair.
I'm going to go with Alex.
Alex, is that correct?
It is correct.
It is correct. I'd forgotten that, even though we did that. Okay, so let's go to the second one. You're through to the second one now at 4.
Okay, Alex.
Oh, hang on, this bit's good.
What?
This bit's good. This bit. There's a recorder in there. Just there's a recorder in it.
We're in the middle of a competition.
Sorry.
All right, statement number 2.
For your backpack!
What? Who's that?
Oh, it's anxious. Come on, we're playing a competition here.
Statement number 2. I wore a black shirt to work today.
Okay.
I popped into Waitrose and got a bottle of Coke.
Chris?
You're saying Chris is telling the truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's incorrect.
It's incorrect like it was incorrect last time, you silly sausage. Bye-bye, Melanie. Well, how crazy is that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's should we take one of these calls and,
Yeah.
I'm just worried that once this competition's over, we ain't got nothing. We've got no material. Let's go to line 10, you're on the wireless.
This is Ishman and Ishmael.
Excuse
Hello?
me. Hello, what?
Yeah, this is my... I'd like to enter the Wii competition.
Okay. Right, hang on one second. How old have they got to be, Chris?
They've got to be over 16.
What year were you born?
Huh?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, excuse me, can I get my brother?
No, you can't. You've got to be over 16. Okay. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
Hiya, how are you?
Very well, thanks.
I'm entering for the Wii competition.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Oh.
guess what? I'm a fit game girl.
A fit game. Hey, Chris and I are going to be filming for X-League TV tomorrow, talking about Rainbow Six. Like we're experts. They've got us in as experts, and we're going to be sitting on the couch, and they go, "What do you think about that?" Oh yeah, I like the way he was using his UMP-45. It was
wicked.
It was wicked. Can we say that?
I don't like Rainbow Six.
Sorry?
I don't like Rainbow Six. It's not a very nice game.
Oh, you're not really much of a gamer then. I might cut you off.
Because it's no. It's a really boring game. You have to go around third-person shooter. It's not really my style.
Hang on, what's boring about going around third-person shooter when you're shooting terrorists? Surely that's the coolest thing ever. So you can scan your face into it.
But it doesn't come out very well.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does. My face looks a treat on there.
What game have you got then? Which version?
The Xbox version.
Oh, see, I've got the PlayStation version.
Well, PlayStation, as we all know, sucks. Anyway, what games do you like?
I like RPGs and racing games.
Oh, RPGs. Oh, God almighty. Well, never mind.
And fighting games.
Okay, I like racing games. Racing games are good. RPGs just do my head in, like Oblivion and all that kind of nonsense.
No, I don't like those ones.
Right, I need to blow my nose. Hang on. What was your name? Did we get your name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie knows who. Right. Okay, so hang on. Oh, this is good. Right, Chris, Alex, away you go.
Alex?
Okay. Statement number 1. I sat in my pants until 2 p.m. today.
I hate this image. Yes, Chris.
I measured my living room to see if I could squeeze in a new armchair.
Stephanie?
Okay, Alex is right.
Alex is telling the truth.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, number 2.
Number 2. I wore a black shirt to work today. Chris?
I popped into Waitrose and got a bottle of Coke.
Alex is right.
Correct.
Correct.
Oh, hang on, listen to this. Listen to how this music ends, right? And how this starts. It's exactly the same.
Far out.
It's the same.
Are we doing this comp or
So,
not?
I'm sorry, the music is freaking me out.
Yeah.
So you're saying what? Sorry, Stephanie.
Pardon?
Did we get that?
She got it right.
We did that.
Yeah,
Okay, right.
She's got the first 2 statements
Okay,
correct.
so we have 2 more to go. That's okay.
Alex?
Okay. Statement number 3. I phoned my mum.
And my statement is...
What's that noise?
Extra mum you have. Call your mum you have.
I had mashed swede for lunch.
Okay, who's telling the truth? Alex called his mum, or did Chris have mash up Swede for his lunch?
I'm going to go with Alex.
You're going with Alex telling the truth. Alex?
Incorrect.
Is that incorrect?
Yeah, I'm afraid not.
Oh, no, she sounded such a delightful young lady. You didn't phone
sounded
your
a bit
mother.
snooty to me, actually.
You didn't phone your mother?
No, I phoned her yesterday.
Oh, okay. I'm going to try 2. Shall we? Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
It's Mandy. I want to enter your Wii competition, please.
Hello, it's just chicks phoning in,
Wow.
which is great.
How we like it.
Mandy, how old are you, please?
32.
32. Why do you want it?
Because I haven't got any games and I've just moved house and I can't afford to buy one.
Oh!
They look really good.
God, I'm going to come round. Where are you living?
In Farnborough now.
I'm going to... Oh, no, no, I was
And
going
I
to say...
couldn't get my bed upstairs either.
Isn't it a pain in the backside?
I know. Had to take the window out.
Oh, well, I couldn't do that. Hopefully... Anyway, let's not dwell on beds. Right. So, let's do the first 2 quickly. But...
Okay, I sat in my pants until 2 p.m.
I measured my living room to see if I could squeeze a new armchair in.
It's Alex's pants.
Correct.
Alex's pants. Right.
Okay, next one.
Number 2. I wore a black shirt to work today.
Or, I popped into Waitrose to get a bottle of Coke.
Alex's shirt.
Correct.
Correct. Okay, number 3.
Number 3. I phoned my mum.
I had mashed swede for lunch.
Chris is right.
Correct.
Okay, so this is the last one. This is it. Okay, this is it. Okay.
Number 4. I fed my cat.
I had lunch in my dressing gown.
Hmm.
Who are you saying? What was your... It was Mandy, wasn't it? Yeah, sorry.
It is, yeah.
Come on, Mandy.
Well, if Alex has got a cat, I hope he feeds it every day, but, I hope Chris had lunch in his dressing gown, because that's what I'm going for.
You're saying Chris having lunch in his dressing gown?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Mandy?
Ian?
We'll have to find out after the news!
Are you a healthy or asthmatic male or female? If so, you might be eligible to take part in trials with PAR-XL, who are currently working on the development of new medicines. The PAR-XL unit is an independent research facility based at Northwick Park Hospital in northwest London. We're currently recruiting non-smoking 18 to 70-year-olds to take part in clinical trials. Participants in a study will be paid for their time and inconvenience, and their GP will be informed. PAR-XL is overseen by an independent ethics committee who approve all adverts and clinical trials. For more information with no obligation, please call 893
0870 90 90 973.
Right, so, Mandy.
Ian, hello.
Well, Chris, did she get it right?
Yeah, she won it.
Yeah, you won. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. Nice one. So you won Nintendo Wii. You've won Mercury Meltdown Revolution from Atari, which is a fantastic game. Oh, they're all in the boot of my car, aren't they, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully they're still there. I've not checked for quite some time, and we'll get that sent out at some point next week.
Excellent.
Thanks, Mandy. Well done. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There we go. Excellent. Oh no, I cut her off.
You're supposed to say and stay on the line, and someone will take your details.
Well, tough. You have to phone her back. Right. Okay. Now, I tell you what we meant to do. Where are you going? Are you going to go to the website?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that. Oh no, you do that, and you get Mandy's details.
Both.
Okay. Because we're going to start the pod club. We'll start it now, I suppose. Which means I need to listen to the show this weekend as well. So we'll download it onto my iPod and listen to it later. Right. We'll do it when we get back to my flat and we hang out and stuff. Yeah, cool. So the pod club is starting now. We have about 140 members, and if you want to join, you still can join. You have to subscribe to the LBC podcasting service. Go to lbc.co. Who's that? She's nice. lbc.co.uk. Subscribe to the podcasts and then send an email saying you want to be in the pod club. And when I work out how to send an email to everyone in the pod club, I will do. I just haven't quite worked that out yet. You're all in one folder, but I don't know how to then put you all blind CC. So once I've worked that out, you will all get sent an email with the show that we'll be discussing. But so we're going to pick a show now. No, go back further than July 2007.
What about?
Okay, pointless school lessons and band names. Listen to some of these. We used to do topics. Listen to this.
Wow.
What were the most pointless school lessons you had, and who uses fitness videos? Plus, what were your band names between the ages of 15 and 17? That was a good one. Who the bleeper 5? That's the question actually puts to London. And what does winking mean? We said winking. I remember that one being quite good, the 5 one.
Yeah.
That's from the 25th of January 2006. Should we start with that one then?
Yeah, we can do.
Okay, right. So, ladies and gentlemen. And I've sent you a blog, but can you put this in the end of the blog as well?
Yes.
I can hear someone talking.
Oh, it's Alex.
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, the first ever Pod Club show we're going to be looking at is January the 25th, 2006. Now, I do apologise. Some people may be listening to this on podcast and going, well, he didn't send an email. I haven't worked out how to blind CC everybody that's in that folder. I will get the experts on it, and next week we will try and sort that out. Even if it means opening up a different email account and putting you all in, I will do that. Don't you worry about that. But the 25th of January 2006, what does winking mean? We said winking. Now, how this works, I don't really know, to be honest. We haven't got beyond this. I never thought the day would come. But over the weekend, and a bit of next week if you want, we'd like you to listen to that show, re-listen to that show. Chris and I will listen to it as well. Unfortunately, that's the major flaw in this. We have to listen to the old shows. And then over the next week, you can phone up at any point. You say to Chris, I am a Pod Club member. I wish to discuss the show. You put them straight through.
Do they get priority?
They get priority. They get fast-tracked. They get fast-tracked through. So you phone them back, you put them straight through, and you can discuss anything that was in the show. You can talk about topics. You can talk about specific callers. You can even say, do you know what, Ian? It wasn't that good, that show. I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't think it was one of the best. I thought you weren't on top form. I thought the callers let you down. You can say what you want, because this is like a critique of stuff that we have done. And also, if you're not a Pod Club member, and you hear someone talking about a Pod Club, and you think, well, I'd like to contribute, you can phone up, and hopefully it's a way of recycling old topics. So, your homework this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, download What Does Winking Mean? We Said Winking from the 25th of January 2006, when we were all just babies in those days. Have a listen to it over the weekend and in the first couple of days next week, and then phone in next week and talk about it. Now, this really is an experiment to see if this works, so do call in. I'm begging you to call in, and otherwise this thing dies on its arse. It's as simple as that. Anxious is twiddling away there. Now, that bit of music you sent me, Anxious, Come on now, be honest. You can't expect Shindiggery to break copyright laws. Good lad. Andrew!
Good evening, Ian.
I've got a snotty nose, that's why I'm sniffing. I do apologise. Good evening.
No need to apologise, that's no problem.
Okay.
Can I just say, welcome back, Anxious. That's the man.
He's only phoning up because his mum's out tonight, so he can use the phone.
I know, I got a message from him on my MySpace, so...
Oh, really? He was bigging himself up, was he?
No, he's not that sort of person.
Okay. No.
No, he just sort of said, I'll be back, and because I sent him a message saying, when will you be back, and he'll be back tonight, so there you go.
Well, good work, good work.
And because I was on the Impressionist show, I was the one that phoned up, but you beat me.
I beat you?
Yeah, you beat me.
With a stick?
No, you had the Happy Days tune, and I didn't.
Okay.
We had
an Anxious off, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
and you beat me.
Yeah. Anyway, Andrew, what do you... to speak, come on.
I am. I just want to say, welcome back, Anxious. I don't want to wee.
This is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? See? Go on. See him.
It's all done by voice, this.
Is it?
Yeah. It's all this woman singing. Strange, isn't it? There's no instruments. This is all acapulco. This one woman doing it.
Woman?
It's a woman.
Not at the same time.
Well, no, not at the same time. She's done it on different tracks.
Anxious is joining in.
He's trying to get the right key. This is lovely. Anyway. Right. Was there a reason for this call?
No, I just want to say welcome back, Anxious.
Well, you have done it, Andrew, and God bless you for that.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, fella. Take care. Have a good weekend.
And you, mate.
By the way, kids, if you didn't know, it's the freaking weekend. It's happening now, as we speak. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, I'm a pixie for Ian.
Okay, I'm fine, thanks.
Hi.
Yes. Jeez. Do you see what I have to deal with, Anxious? Sometimes that's, people think that's good. I'm just waiting I'm talking slowly because I'm waiting for Chris to,
Oh, for good.
Yeah, there he is, it's Josh.
And then, I'm not even joking, I started listening to him, and then after that it's James O'Brien, and he's even better, I'm not. And then, but that woman after him is like is not that good, but then I'll go home, so like, I don't really get to listen to anything else, and I started listening to you tonight, and at first I thought it was a little bit rubbish. Hello?
Yeah, Josh, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were talking to someone there. So James O'Brien is better than me?
No.
Start again. I missed the beginning.
Are you serious?
What?
Are you there?
I'm there, yes, you're talking to me, Josh.
Set me up, brother, I ain't even joking.
What do you mean?
I was proper pissed off with you at the beginning.
Alright, but mind your language, mind your language.
But, like, now, you're probably making me laugh. What are you like?
Wait, Josh, start the phone call from the very beginning.
No, I can't do that because I forgot it.
You were talking about James O'Brien.
No, I forgot. Oh, no, he's proper safe, he is.
Right, James O'Brien is proper safe, we all know that, right? So, yes.
But, like, Nick Ferrari ain't better than him.
Nick Ferrari ain't better than him, okay. No. But you don't like the woman after James O'Brien?
Oh, she is long. You don't even understand about her. She does my head in.
Right, she's supposed to undo your head.
No, I'm not. It's not about her.
Okay.
You don't know what she's talking about.
No. Right, and then Jim Davis after that?
We don't get to listen to him because my boss goes a little bit crazy and then...
Your boss?
My boss.
Okay. Do you listen to Paul Ross?
No, like, 'cause I go home at 5, so...
Right. The nightly news?
The news is a little bit long. On your show it is because you have it every 2 seconds.
Well, we don't have the news every 2 seconds. That would be ridiculous. But what? Okay, so what do you think of this show, Josh?
At first it was a little bit long, but now it's actually quite funny. You know?
At first it was a little bit long, but now it's all right. But it's still the same length.
No, I don't know how long it is.
Well, it's still 3 hours.
3 hours. Who's on after you?
Well, in the weekdays it's Clive Bull.
Yeah.
Do you like him?
He's cool.
Yeah.
I don't get to listen to him, though.
Okay. And tonight it's the Psychic Show.
Who's that?
Well, Becky Walsh.
Yeah.
She's sexy.
Alright.
She's very sexy.
Proper.
Yeah, proper fit.
Go on then, who else?
What?
Who else?
And Chris.
Who's Chris?
Well, he's Chris Hawkins. He's the other guy who's not a psychic.
Alright.
He's a good-looking fella.
I don't know. Can I just say one more thing, though, before I go?
You certainly can, Josh.
You know that guy who's with you?
What, Chris?
Is that his name? I don't know.
Agent Chris, the producer.
The one that answered the phone first of all.
Agent Chris, yeah.
Like, he's cool and everything, but he's a little bit obnoxious. Like, he needs to chill out when he answers.
He is a little bit obnoxious. Chris, you're obnoxious and you need to chill out.
What?
Yeah.
Proper chill out.
Thank you, Josh. Excellent critique there of the station.
Alright, brother.
Good lad. Peace out. Word.
Bye.
Word. What the hell was that all about? Very much so. Let's go to Joe.
Ian.
Hello, Joe.
Ian, first time caller, Ian.
Well done, mate. What can I do for you?
Just like to say, Acapulco.
Yep.
Don't you mean a cappella?
No, she wasn't naked. She was just doing it without instruments.
All right.
Thank you. So, and we'll have Yusuf. Hello, Yusuf.
Hi, Ian, you right?
I'm fine, man. What can I do for you?
No, I just was working. I was like, what's happening on the show?
Well, Gary Schiffman came in.
All right.
We gave away a Wii.
All right.
We gave away 25 quid.
To who?
To Damien.
All right.
Partly to get rid of him.
All right.
Anxious Man is back on the line.
Yeah, I just tuned in about 10 minutes ago.
And that's it, really. A bit of a slow one, but it's nearly the weekend, so that's all fine.
Where was you, like, yesterday and the day before?
I was in Amsterdam yesterday, and then the day before that, I was doing Big Brother's Little Brother.
All right, okay.
Yusuf, I've got to go. It's the travel.
Cool.
Take care. There we go. Well, it's all very, very noisy there. All right, well, that's, and then the phones suddenly go mad. You know, there's me struggling for 45 minutes, and suddenly, the phones take off. Well, we'll see if we can get to you after this. It's the travel news. It's Will.
Cheers, Ian.
Here we
If
go.
you're heading into Holborn tonight, Gray's Inn Road is still closed. Good evening.
Yes, Christopher.
Hello.
Hello there.
I was just listening to that guy talking about the different shows on LBC.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Josh. Yes.
Yeah. I was going to say the ones I really listen to.
Yeah.
James O'Brien.
Yes.
Your show and Clive Ball.
Isn't Clive Ball fantastic? James is excellent, but Clive Ball is fantastic.
Genius.
Yeah. Clive's been doing this, forever. And I don't mean that in a rude way. And what's brilliant about Clive, that a lot of other presenters who sorry, I need to belch. A lot of other presenters who've been doing it for a long time, and by that I mean people like James Whale and stuff like that, don't do. What Clive does is he changes his style constantly. You listen to Clive from 2 years ago, or from 5 years ago, or from 10 years ago, it's completely different every single time, because he changes it every now and then, which is a great skill, and he does it superbly. And James is very nice, and James was saying nice things about me in a magazine recently, apparently, so that's, we like that. He's very good. But yes, thank you for that, Christopher.
That's okay.
Excellent stuff.
You do a great show.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. There we go. It's the weekend. We're all feeling a little bit shindiggerous, and that's... Oh, by the way, can I just say, IainLee.Libsyn, LIBSYN.com. I think that's the address. Is that the right address, Anxious? Is there a slash in there somewhere? It's something like that. The experiment with IainLee.Libsyn.com. And something may pop up. I'm not quite sure what. Yes, Line 1, you're on the wireless.
I can't believe you cut me out of the loop.
What loop?
What are you doing? When are you filming with them, then? X-League?
Tomorrow.
Oh, really?
I've not cut you out the loop. I just got in touch with someone who I thought I saw working on there. She did work on there, and...
Oh, right.
So...
Is Chris going as well, then?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So, can you reveal anything, or...?
Well, what do you want me to reveal?
What are you doing? You're playing games?
We're not playing games. We're there to sit on the couch and talk. They wouldn't let us play games, unfortunately, because it's a final.
Oh, what? Which one of? FIFA, is it?
Rainbow Six.
Oh, really?
They asked me to commentate, and I bottled out of it. I said I don't...
You should have done.
I don't know all the technical stuff though. So I said, look,
you just say what you see.
I said, look, if let's talk about it on the day. If you want me to, I will do. But I'm not particularly confident at it.
Wow.
We're just going to sit on the couch and be special guests.
Is it live then tomorrow?
No, it's being recorded.
Oh, you'll have to let me know when. Make sure you let everyone know when it's been done. Then.
I tell you what, as soon as we know the date, we're going to be bragging about it like a couple of muppets. But you just send them a line saying, I'm a friend of Iain Lee's. No, don't do that. Don't do that, for goodness sakes. But
no, I know. I spoke to Jono from X League before, but I'm going up to the NEC Xbox thing on the 3rd and 4th, so I'll see all the X League boys up there anyway. So
try and get involved, because I believe that Boof is working on X League as well. Are you aware of the Boof?
The Boof. No.
Oh, look up.
I think I know who you mean, though.
Look at Boof. Look at Boof in a cat suit on the internet, and
I think I do know who you mean.
Wow, hi Chihuahua. Well, thank you for that, James.
Yeah, okay. Have a good time, mate.
Cheers, fella. I will do. We'll be banging on about it. Sorry, 0870 90 90 973. And now the phones are dead all of a sudden. What is going on? I really think that when my contract runs out at the end of May, that's going to be it. I think Richard Parker is going to come in one day, look at how empty the switchboard has become since we took over.
I like him.
All right, I like him too. I like him more than you. No, we're not that desperate for calls. We won't take her. He's going to come in one day, see how empty the switchboard is, and go, boys, it's been nice having you. Now go. Yes, line 2, you're on the wireless.
Come in one day. Hello, Ian.
Yes, you're on the wireless.
Hello, it's Joe. You cut me off a second.
Oh, hello, Joe.
Hello. I just wanted to raise the issue about the throwaway society we're in at the moment.
Yeah.
It's Joe. You cut me off. You agree that when
Joe, can you turn your radio off?
The throwaway society we're in at the moment. Yeah. It's Joe. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello. Right. Does it annoy you when something breaks down electrical that you're really fond of and you've just got to throw it away because you can't get it repaired?
Yes, it does.
Right. That's the society that we're in at the moment. And
okay. Well done. Lovely. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello. I've just got out of the pub and I've missed half the evening, and you said it's quiet, so I thought I'd phone up and ask you to tell me what I've missed.
Well, you've missed a fair bit. We had Gary Schiffman came in.
Okay.
We gave away we gave away 25 quid, and we talked about not a lot, really.
All right.
So that's
okay.
It. But I hope that was good. Let's go to Isaac. Hello, Isaac.
Hello, mate.
Hello, boss.
How you doing?
I'm all right, thank you.
I just thought I'd fill up your calls because you said you lost them all again.
Well, they all disappeared like a bunch of bottlers.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why it happens. Why do they come and go like that?
It's weird. To be honest, this slot gets much less callers than we used to get in the drive time, and sometimes it's hard work keeping that momentum.
I don't know. I just find that at the end of the day, I was driving in so much traffic, thinking, I hate this traffic so much. And then someone said, why don't you put LBC on? Oh, yes, exactly.
There you go, you see. It is better than any of those rubbish music stations.
Yeah, I mean, thank God, because apparently there's this track that goes Umbrella, Ella, Ella, and I'm so glad I haven't heard it yet.
Umbrella, Ella,
I haven't heard it yet. I'm so happy.
Well, you will hear it, and it will enter your blood, and it will drive you insane.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go in and see my mates now and see a bit of BB and see that old Charlie knocked out.
Good lad. Okay, well done. Cheers, Isaac. Thank you.
All right, mate. Bye.
Bye-bye. Let's go to Jill. Hello, Jill.
Hello, darling.
Hello, my love.
Did you have a nice time in Amsterdam, then?
I didn't. It was all work. I didn't do anything.
Yes.
Didn't take drugs or sleep with a prostitute, which are the two things that people go there for. That's what they go. Yes.
I thought that was years ago.
No, it still happens.
Oh, blimey. Listen, I don't think you've got any choice. I think you've got to move, otherwise you'll never get a bed in there.
I think that's the way it's going, to be honest.
I think that's the solution.
Yeah, I think I might have to.
Is it an upstairs flat you've got?
It's an upstairs flat, and then the bedroom is a loft conversion, so that's the fiddly bit. Yeah.
They couldn't hoist it up then, could they?
No, we looked at all those possibilities, and it just isn't happening.
It's a shame, because in my day, I've seen them put pianos in things like that.
Yes, in Laurel and Hardy films, I believe they do that. Jill, I will get a bed one day. Time for this. After all. So, if you missed the show today, it sounded like this.
Gary Schiffman! Come on to London, flip it up. Don't you know the legendary Gary Schiffman is coming on the show tonight?
I mean, you asked for it, and Gary Schiffman is coming... The real Gary Schiffman is coming in at 8 o'clock this evening.
I've kidnapped Gary Schiffman. He's not coming in tonight.
Well, he's coming in at 8 o'clock.
Well, I've kidnapped him. He's in my fridge.
You better release him.
No.
Release him.
No.
Release the Schiffman!
Do you want the monkey instead?
Well, maybe. Gary Schiffman is in the house. Gary Schiffman.
Good evening.
Good evening. Regular listeners will know that over the last few weeks a phenomena has developed and grown in that people are phoning up and claiming to be Gary Schiffman, saying Gary Schiffman has put the monkey in the fridge. There's a guy who phoned up earlier on saying you weren't coming on because he's kidnapped you.
I'm Gary Schiffman. I'm a ex-club rep. I do some magic, and I'm an aspiring TV presenter.
That's a violent shuffle you've got there.
It's got to be a thorough shuffle.
Okay.
Okay, now hopefully, if we give it a click and flick, it should jump to the top.
That was not my card, Gary Schiffman. That was not the card.
Is it really not your card?
That is not my card, Gary Schiffman. You've muffed this up.
It's a good thing this ain't TV, innit? Okay, I'd say, what was your card?
It was the 10... What are the other black ones that aren't those? Spades.
Spades.
It was the 10 of spades.
Okay, so hold out your hand for me. I hope this works. So I'll take that card, which was the 5 of clubs.
Yes.
Give it a tap. It should.
Gary Schiffman has turned the 5 of clubs into the 10 of spades. That was fantastic.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Gary Schiffman, mon Dieu, la magique, c'est fantastique. Au revoir, j'adore la guitare. Au revoir.
You put the monkey in the fridge. What the hell is that all about? If anyone can tell us who does actually say 1,000 apologies, then please let us know. There'll be 1,000 thank yous coming your way. Dear sir, I was listening to your Monday night programme when you decided to mention lavatorial conditions in Greece. That was the foot-long poo I did. In itself, no big deal. However, then you furnished us with charming descriptions of mashing up faeces. Now, he's put that in quotes, but I didn't say that. I don't think. Maybe I don't know. Lovely. I was cooking dinner at the time. It was stew. He doesn't say it was stew. I just put that bit in there, but he was cooking dinner at the time. Iain, he does his eyes funny. He does like a Z across his eyes. I'll show you in a minute. Iain, I do enjoy your programme. I know it's been done to death, but it is innovative, amusing, etc. But, in life, there should be certain standards. Talking about defecation at any time, underlined, especially potential meal times, ain't one of them in capitals. Even so, I wish you all the best. Yours sincerely, Mr. L.S. Braidwood. That one's done, yep, you go for your life. No, that's finished, that's gone. The cleaners are in. You don't mind if I do the radio, do you? If I do the radio show? No, you do. The cleaners are in, that's lovely. Gary Schiffman is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
You can hear it. You can hear it because the microphone is... They see the loose connection, there's a loose connection.
Why are you covering your mouth?
Because it makes it sound more like a walkie-talkie. Mandy?
Iain?
We'll have to find out after the news. Right, so, Mandy.
Iain, hello.
Chris, did she get it right?
Yeah, she won it.
Yeah, you won, well done.
Yes! Oh, thank you.
There we go, nice one. So you won Nintendo Wii, you've won Mercury Meltdown Revolution from Atari, which is a fantastic game, they're all in the boot of my car, aren't they, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, well, hopefully they're still there. I've not checked for quite some time. What are you doing on the air? You're being nasty, malicious, cold-hearted, and a bully. You're a nasty bully, Fiona in Fulham.
Are you faded down all this time?
No, you're up now. People can hear you. People can hear you laughing like a mentalist.
Lovely fellow.
Okay. Yeah.
How's your little niece? Oh, it's so sweet.
What, you are a disgrace. Why have you got a Harold Shipman coming on at 8 o'clock? Absolute disgrace. Do you know what he's done and you've invited him on? I'm in disgrace, I'll never listen.
It's a masterpiece. God bless you. Back on Sunday at 10 for Triple M. January the 25th is the Pod Club. Psychic Show next. Thank you.